mean, yes, it's definitely very nice to see. I think they are into the game or almost there because they are very, very focused. We don't see Johnny anymore. And we have game number 1. MbL, Indians as a red, Vinchester, yellow, Byzantines in the south, MbL in the north. And we are checking the map for MbL already. With berries at the back, goal in front, with 4 wood lines, one of those with oases. Open map. Even if they have 4 woodland, very open map, complicated to wall, Mr. Orlo. And yeah, well, it's okay map, but with those skills, you know, you need to be aggressive. We are checking out Vinchester map. Orlo, what do you think about Vinchester map?
It's a fairly normal map. The wood lines are pretty ugly. The gold's kind of at the side, but it's not that hard to wall. He has at least one decent wood line, but it's pretty par for the course, I'd say, as far as KOTD4 Arabia goes, and I'd say pretty even between the two players.
I like how you say, it seems like a normal map, and then you say, the woodlands are ugly, so it is normal, it is ugly, you have to convince me because now I'm not sure anymore if it's ugly or it's not. We go back to yellow map, please, Mapu. The woodland is in front, 1. Well, 2 in front, but very far from each other. The goal is in front. The other secondary goal is kind of far from the TC in between the 2 woodlines. And can we take the woodland as the back? It's quite far as well. And the one on the right side is probably like what you say, terrible, right, Orlu? Yeah, without oasis, that woodland is pretty much useless.
Yeah, and I say that the wood lines are both normal and ugly because KOTD4 always has ugly wood lines.
That's a good point. Oh my God, Vinchester laming.
Oh,
or trying.
Laming the lamer boy himself.
Oh, that scout is
only taken,
Destiny?
I think, 3 hits.
Yeah, he won't take that elephant, I believe. He need to go away, yeah. And he took so much hit now. And now he's going to know exactly where Vinchester is. Because he's going to chase forever if he's not losing the scout because of those deers, maybe. No. Okay, he will escape. But now MbL know exactly where Vinchester is. And he will take now the risk to get blamed? No! Because Vinchester has already, in 3 minutes, both elephants under the TC. Damn.
Yeah, we've seen this as an adaptation to certain civilizations like Mongols and the American civs, where players will just be like, yeah, I don't want to have to deal with possibly getting lamed. Let's just bring in our elephants as quickly as possible. MbL just getting his first one right now, as Vinchester is like halfway through both of them.
Okay. He's taking the elephant now. Yeah, perfect. And he has, wow, so many villages of wood already. He has 5 already, 6. He's gonna go. This is so many villages of wood for MbL. I don't know why, but still.
Because you need to get more wood to wall. Free wood for wall mount.
Okay, Norlu, you're calling him a waller boy.
Yep.
Pretty much. Direct and straight. You need more villages on wood because he need to wall. Okay, let's see. He's not walling yet. Still have 5 villages and definitely not the... We all know that MbL has different build orders that it looks that it's not going to work for anyone, but then they work for him. He's doing the barrack and he's going for the goal already. So he's going to go early militias, it seems. Still didn't take the second elephant. And we want to see aggression. We want to see MbL going aggro with the 3 militias. Okay. He's taking out the last 2 goats.
Yeah, it seems fine to me. What I think is nice with Indians is that because you have a very relevant eco bonus in the Dark Age, with your villagers only costing 45 food as opposed to the 50 of every other civilization, you can go for drushes and still be hitting Feudal Age with plenty of food in the bank. And a lot of civs need to get to Feudal Age to utilize their eco bonuses, like, say, Vietnamese or Vikings. But, you know, Indians don't have to do that.
I don't know why Vinchester just lost the scout like this, but well, instead of running away. Anyway, his decision, his choice. Both are doing militias. I just wanted to point out, if you know the game so well, remember that this has changed. MbL was mining gold. He was having 10 gold, and then he clicked the board. Back in the days, if you do that, you lose the resources. That's not happening anymore, right, Orlu?
Oh yeah, I still you know, drop off my resources just as like, you know, the old habit from Age of Conquerors.
Yeah, but it's different.
It's like,
Just
oh,
to,
I don't
if
want to lose
people
all the
was wondering,
resources.
yeah,
Like
but you don't lose,
going from
and
sheep to
that's
boar.
important. Yeah,
Do you still do that where you like drop off your food, or am I just a
yeah,
boomer who can't adapt?
yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it's important to say because it gives you a real advantage with this kind of transition with the militias because you don't need to send 2 villages anymore, and it's definitely important. MbL, it's yeah, it's walling a little as you were mentioning, walling absolutely everything, but it's walling now when he has already the economy. Vinchester, it's already up. Well, MbL doesn't have the loom. He's going aggressive or trying to go aggressive. He's going to palisade that one. Yeah, it's finishing the palisade, and he has the militias also coming. So Vinchester will be up much faster than his opponent, and I believe he will do the men-at-arms, but he has foot under the TC. Well, he's walling everything. Well, let's focus on those militias, Mr. Mapu, and see what is he doing. He has already 2 farmers walling the berries. Why he doesn't have any food already under the TC? He has got already everything? Okay.
Well, I mean, when you take your elephant so quickly, it is a little bit inefficient, right? Because you're getting more rotting, so you're losing more food overall. So that could be one of the reasons. 2 farms in Dark Age, and it's actually immediately going for the archery range. We did see the 3 villagers on gold, so makes sense. And, well, Finch is going to go for a counterattack, and we have to remember that Palisade Walls only have 150 HP in Dark Age now.
Yeah, I mean, those men-at-arms, let's focus in front, Mapu, because those men-at-arms might take the palisade super fast. Look how fast it's taking. He need to repair. He probably need to build another. But even like that, well, it's costing quite a lot of resources. And he's trying to put the pressure there. At home, no problem for Vinchester, and I believe he will try to go with the archers as soon as possible. Obviously, this is a small advantage already to Vinchester. I love it. Vinchester going forward to drop a tower there. No!
Vinchester going backward to not drop a tower.
Well, but makes sense. He was thinking that MbL was going to be castlage. When he see that he's up that fast, he knows, okay, he's not going for the fast castle. So he's going to fight, he's going to have army. I believe that's the reason why he didn't go forward with those 2 villages.
Yeah, I think that it doesn't really make sense to go forward in tower if you aren't going for... If your opponent's not going for the fast castle, they'll just have the units to defend, and you're not going to get a whole lot done. We have archers coming in for both players, but we have to say that the men-at-arms really haven't paid off. I mean, yeah, there's a little bit of idle time, but you're investing, you know, 280 food and 100 gold or something like that into all those units.
Yeah, and the big problem is that now MbL got fletching. MbL got fletching while Vinchester, I don't think that he even have the blacksmith right now. So the early aggression Vinchester is trying is not working already. MbL is housed. This is what you don't want. You definitely don't want. He has archers at home and he needs to deal with those militias. He can go because he got the men-at-arms. But wheelbarrow already. Okay, why is doing the wheelbarrow that early? I don't like that. You need more farmers, and I don't think MbL got a lot.
10, 11 farms. I mean, it's a little early, but knowing MbL, it could just be because he was housed.
Yeah, it's
that's
because
always
of that.
An option.
Yeah, it's because of that. Because he was housed. You're right. Okay, he's doing the blacksmith. Military numbers almost the same, but now those militias are going to go down. Yeah, need to be careful. Where the men-at-arms from Vinchester? They are not there anymore. Okay, in the middle of nowhere. What the hell?
Hey, they need to take a break at the oasis, man. Get some water. The desert's hot and dry, man. You need to stay hydrated.
Yeah, they're in the desert, right? So, makes sense. Yeah. Make real sense.
Exactly.
Well, Indians and Byzantines, remember, cheaper skirmishes is going to take those militias. Militias are completely going to be down. Now, it's in problems because he's taking the gold miners. He needs to go back, but he has one skirmisher. Remember, skirmish super cheap from Byzantines. The other men-at-arms, I think they have been hydrated already because they are still there sleeping for quite a while. He forgot the men-at-arms. Seriously.
Yeah,
What?
that can happen sometimes because, you bring your units away from the enemy base, but then you just don't really check on them again. And although the men-at-arms aren't going to be doing a ton here, they still can force the archers to go back and allow your units to get some free hits in. So it's not like they're completely useless. Also, you can use them to help bash down enemy buildings quickly.
Yeah, you can see how Vinchester is full open, MbL full wall. Vinchester is just defending with army, which I love it. He seems to be, well, very focused but relaxed. The men-at-arms, come on! I mean, those men-at-arms, Arlo, if he's sending to the farther woodlands, or palisades, sorry, he could break easily, and don't think MbL will have time to wall back. But he's still not using them. Yeah, this area, well, this village is closed, but in that one, for example, MbL will never be able to wall. And now, MbL, it's on the way to Castle Age even faster than Vinchester, thanks to Indians' food that you save with cheaper villages.
Yep. Nice amount of food savings. Looks like we also have horse collar in for MbL, so a little bit more efficient economically there as well. Notably, neither player using the market, which is a big departure from the last set with Jordan using it a ton. These guys just much more organic, you could say, in getting to the Castle Age.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get into that area, as you can see. MbL is doing a couple of houses. He's ready. He could have gone to the other side. And then in this situation, with MbL having right now wheelbarrow, horse collar, Vinchester no horse collar, no wheelbarrow, and Vinchester a lot of army. 7 archers, 6 skirmishes, the 3 men-at-arms still alive. He's gonna be able to break maybe here. He's definitely gonna take that house down. Remember that the houses are now with -1 armor, so it's much easier to break them. Might be inside, but the problem is MbL is doing a scout, maybe light caps. He's doing a scout with the skill button armor.
Pierce armor.
Okay,
And even if the
gonna be
units here of Vinchester bust into MbL's base, it's not likely going to be before MbL has enough army to deal with it. And even right now, he's going to try and sandwich his opponent in, and this should be, I think, a really nice fight here for our Ren player just before Castle Age.
Yeah, I mean, this will be definitely good, but at least the good thing here is that MbL is not going forward. This would be, imagine that MbL was sending these crossbows and Botkin, it will be on Vinchester base. Will be a massacre. Well, now Vinchester has the army here to defend. He's doing now a stable. If I'm not wrong, yes, that's a stable double archery range, and he can go at least skirmishes and camels. MbL doing a TC right away. This is doing crossbows. I don't understand this upgrade. You are doing crossbow and Botkin when you have 2 archers and 12 skirmishes. Don't get it.
Well, I guess, to be fair, he didn't have the resources for Elite Skirmisher, which costs wood and not food. But yeah,
he's doing a TC. He's doing a TC, Orlo.
Yeah, but
Make no sense
you
to
gotta
me.
make the TC, right?
Yeah,
You can always make
yeah,
the
that's
TCs.
true. Yeah, but this army now, you have to be careful because this can be a little bit of snowball. Well, with the stable, it's gonna do what? Knights, camels? Obviously, it's doing the camels. Okay.
Works for me. We have to remember now that Byzantines with the free town patrol on top of town watch, they can see those archers coming in from a very long ways off. But still, even one crossbowman can be really annoying. Pro players are getting so good at doing that these days.
Yeah, well, look at the micro here with those skirmishes. Even if they are not the lead, he's taking the crops. He's trying to micro, but there's some crops behind this. He got the camel as well, so he's doing fine. Vinchester is doing a good trade, I will say here. He's taking all the crossbows, and all crossbows from Vinchester are still alive. So definitely, this is a better trade, in my opinion, for the Russian Arlo.
Yeah, we have both players kind of trading armies, but like you're saying, the thing with Vinchester is that he's switching over into heavier crossbowman production. That's why he got the upgrade and not for the skirmishers. Even if he had skirmishers left over from Feudal Age, the unit he wanted were crossbowmen because they will be doing, well against the camels. Even though Indian camels have a little bit of extra pierce armor, crossbowmen are still just a good unit against them.
What is the advantage here for MbL? Well, it's pretty clear. He's doing siege, but the siege doesn't have the same mobility. Now he's trying to attack. Vinchester is trying to go into MbL base, both with some solid micro here. The goal is exposed for both players. Obviously, a lot more for Vinchester because he's not well at home. The game, super close. 62 population, MbL 57, and much more active these ones than the previous series. For now, in the first game, it's true that it happens also because Vinchester is open and he's trying to go more aggressive. Look how he's microing the camel. Okay, not anymore. But he took the scorpion. I think it's worth it. More those camels,
I
they
mean,
are
one
so
Byzantine
cheap.
camel for one scorpion is definitely
Yeah.
it's a nice little bit of value. Players just kind of chilling right now. Notably, Vinchester does have a lot more idle TC time than MbL, who's now going to be grabbing the bloodlines. That is just an advantage that you have as Indians over Byzantines. But with the third TC coming in for Vinchester, he's still going to be able to keep up economically, although we do have to note that he is essentially one eco upgrade behind across the board.
Oh wow, that's very important. Good point there. No bozo, no heavy plow, not even wheelbarrow. So in terms of economy upgrades, definitely MbL is quite ahead. There is no ballistic for any of the players yet. Let's see if he's gonna make it. That's an archer that's still been really annoying. That Villa is, I don't know where he's going. He probably just, got the point wrong. Let's see if he's gonna save that one. I think Vinchester noticed. Okay, he will save it. Still 3 TCs. And now Vinchester, with the advantage to having Byzantines, he can spam army forever. We have seen how powerful can be this civilization.
Oh yeah, I mean, Jordan doing a beautiful job of utilizing their cheap army and fast Imperial Age in the last set. We could still see that here to some degree. MbL is going out with some crossbowmen and some camels. Now, in theory, camel crossbow is going to be better than camel skirmisher because the camels are the frontline units, so they are the ones going to be taking the most damage, and obviously crossbowmen are doing a lot more damage than skirmishers, as the skirmishers are going to struggle to get all the way back against the crossbowmen.
Okay, let's see, because it's going to be also important who is going to make ballistic faster as well, because with ballistic you might deal much better population, and the answer is there. MbL, it's having pretty much everything one step ahead. Orlo, he got the economy upgrades, he has the ballistic, and then military numbers. Vinchester got more. The camels are coming, but those, as you say, the skirmishes are not gonna work properly. That's why he's deleting that house and trying to go with all his army together, but he's doing camels as well. I mean, that's the good thing with Byzantines. You can switch and try to make, well, any army you want, 25% cheaper, Orlo. Awesome.
Oh yeah, it's just such a powerful bonus. It's so flexible in terms of, where and how you can use it, but looks like Vinch is going to try and force this fight to happen. Crossbowmen and skirmishers are separate from each other. That allows Vinchester to micro the crossbowmen against the camels, and then the skirmishers against the archers. That just makes his life easier. But still, the hill is in favor of MbL, and it's making the best use out of it, but these units are all going to die eventually to the reinforcements of Vinchester.
Yeah, but I mean, if you lose skirmishes with Byzantines, you don't care. They are so damn cheap. So now, here he's losing, in my opinion, a stronger army. The problem for Vinchester is that all the upgrades from MbL are much better, all the economy upgrades. And you can see that his economy is looking smoother, I would say. A lot of wood for Vinchester. A lot of wood, 1,000. He's doing another TC, 3 TCs, okay. And he's still ahead in Villis with Vinchester having 3 TCs. But look at the idle time. Orlu.
Yeah,
for both.
That's what I was going to point out. That's over 4 times the idle time of town centers, and that's not really what you want. The issue, I think, for Vinchester is not that he's just has bad macro. It's more the fact that when you're even with Byzantines, you're making skirmishers, you're making camels, those units cost food, and that's just going to be hard to sustain with your TC production.
Now, and also you don't want to send a Mangler alone, LA. Small things are adding. And MbL is still being, in my opinion, playing very clean with 3 TCs, almost no idle time. The camels that now are coming, he got ballistic. Those camels are going to be +2 very soon. Still so many crowds. He has to be careful. This game is still can go either way, man. Because even if you don't have those upgrades, since you have the Byzantines, it can compensate that with a cheaper transition. And now he has put a lot of values on food, 30 farmers for Vinchester. It's so close game, Orlo.
It's very close. It can go to anyone's favor right now. But Vinchester is still probably a little bit closer to the Imperial Age. Neither player is going to be able to kill each other in the near future, just their armies are not well set up for that. I guess we do have this Mangonel here for Vinchester, but I don't really see it getting a ton of damage in, but still.
Yeah, but now he has ballistic as well. And with the Mangler here, he has to be careful. Got the skirmishes, he's repairing. I love that. With the Krobos, he might kill the light caps. The light caps are gonna be hard to kill because of the extra armor. Look at this. They don't die. They just don't die. It's so tanky. And in the meanwhile, MbL is taking a great battle. MbL is killing absolutely everything because of those light caps attracting all the arrows. You can see how Vinchester army just disappear in a moment, Arlo. In a moment.
Wow, the KD before that fight was almost exactly even. I think it was like 38 to 38 or something like that. Now,
yeah, look at
60 kills to 47 deaths in favor of MbL, taking that fight so much better. Vinch clicks up to the Imperial Age. That's going to be great for him if he doesn't die, but that's a pretty big qualification right now since he has less than half the army and MbL's army is knocking on his base.
But what's a great point there? If he doesn't die, we have Imperial Age plus 2 armor for Vinchester. The score difference is there, but now he needs to hold. He has the kill advantage. He's gonna be able to hold 41 military and 14. And if we check the mini-map, we can see how MbL is preparing to raid all over. I see army on the left, army in the middle, army all over there. And I don't know if he's gonna be able to counter all this. That's gonna be very, very rough for the Russian player. Yeah, man.
Leather Archer
Look at the
armor
kills
just
here.
now coming in a little bit late. I'm sure all of those skirmishers and crossbowmen really would have appreciated that. Skirmishers now on the bottom, skirmishers and light cap on the top. And Vinch, he's trying to get his production up and running, but right now MbL is camping it, and I feel like it's all about that momentum, and MbL should just be able to win this game from here, honestly.
No, MbL is just spamming. He doesn't care about the Imperial. He did something similar against Brad. There was a moment that when he set up his economy on 3 TCs, he was just spamming, did all the armors, and it's happened the same here. He got the +2 for the light cast, or +3 with Pierce armor for the camels if he's doing, but it's not the case. And just with light cast and skirmishes, he's spamming and raiding constantly. And now, Villy is different. MbL, 17 Villies killed, Vinchester, 0. And the difference is 20 villies, man. It's incredible. Amazing.
And also, half
amazing.
of the eco of Vinchester is idle. That is not great when you're hitting Imperial Age and you have, like, no resources to spend on any relevant upgrades. That's not so great if you're Vinchester. And the thing is, the MbL unit spam, it's not stopping. He has another 23 units queued up for his military. And they're just going right to the base here of Vinchester, Thumbring even coming in. Happy Imperial Age Vinchester, you've got no army, and a huge army in your base.
It's crazy. You can see, guys, how the gameplay matters a lot. With the same civilization Jordan did with Byzantines, just the opposite. Instead of trying to go up to Imperial as soon as possible, right, Orlu? He was spamming army, spamming units constantly, with 4 barracks, with a lot of archery ranges. While Vinchester, instead of that, he tried to go up to Imperial as soon as possible, and right now, he is with 76 villies, while MbL 102. He need to hold, or need to counter this. How? He got 7 army, 2 skirmishes and 4 camels, and since he's in Imperial, 0 Imperial upgrades. 0. No economy.
I mean, he's only an Imperial Age to make his buildings look prettier, and I guess get an extra 10% HP on them. But yeah, MbL, this train ain't slowing down anytime soon. Woodline's being harassed constantly. It's going to make it difficult for Vinchester to afford, all of that many more skirmishers. I know they're dirt cheap with Byzantines, but they still cost an amount of wood. And yeah, it's just looking so grim right now for a Russian player.
Oh my god. Well, amazing game. And Storyballer, thank you so much for 25 subscriber gift. That was insane. Really, really insane. But focusing to the game with the skill bar and armor, I mean, you can see how the decisions, Orlu, are so crucial. And MbL is just spamming. Look at the minimap. Red all over. Castlage, yes. And now 50 farmers. Great play by MbL. Great play by MbL. And as the webcams, you can see there, GG Cole, Vinchester did an amazing game till he decided to go to Imperial. And then MbL did all aggressive game and did a brutal aggression, Orlu, which Vinchester couldn't do anything. Just checking the capture age, 0 Imperial ape upgrades. 0, literally.
Yep, and I think it was... I'm not sure if this was MbL's game plan always, but it felt like, okay, as soon as he took that really decisive win in like late Castle Age, it was like non-stop aggression from there. He knew he had some momentum, was able to put the pressure on his opponent's base, who wasn't fully walled, and then just never ever stopped attacking. Vinchester could never recover those army numbers, and then MbL just takes a nice game number 1.
As Mapu pointed out there, idle economy for Vinchester 1 hour more. The whole economy 1 hour more idle than his opponent. We check the whole statistics. Yeah, we could see there. Don't worry, Mapu. We can go to the general statistics. People was checking and they could see your cursor there, and we can go into the statistics. And the military, obviously with a better KD at the end, and the economy should be an insane difference in favor to MbL, I'm sure. Yeah, 6,000 overall, and in everything it was ahead. Wood, food, gold, stone. Decisions matters, Orlo. So civilizations can be great, but if you don't take the correct approach, you see how MbL took this game. Super smooth, great play.
Exactly. It's about a lot of things, obviously, in Age of Empires. It's about your mechanical skill. It's about the decisions you make based on your map, your civilization, your opponent, and MbL able to make that snap decision to just go for it in terms of just throw down all the production facilities and just, head on, apply directly to the forehead. Head on, apply directly to the forehead.
Yeah, amazing. Well, those are the civilizations. Berber, Mongols, Hans, Vietnam, Japanese for MbL. Vinchester with Britons, Tatars, Vikings, Ethiopians, Bohemians. Civilizations very nice to analyze, but I would like to go even more into the players, Orlo, because I don't know if you remember how MbL played against Bra, completely different players. But man, I feel MbL till now, the 4 games being played in main event King of the Desert 4, so damn solid. Seriously.
Yeah, like those games, I thought Brew, he's a great player, doing quite well these days, but MbL just kind of smashed him. And looking quite strong there in game number 1. It's not that Vinchester was playing poorly. I mean, he had some nice moments, but really, MbL just felt like he was never really too panicked, I guess. He never had to scramble.
We can analyze fast. I don't know if we have the overlay in time. The Tatars versus Vietnam win rate. This is the next civilizations. Vinchester Tatars, MbL with Vietnam. MbL with Vietnam. Be careful. I'm coming to lane. Well, maybe he doesn't agree. MbL just make us something with his face like, I'm not sure. Ma'am, what you are talking. I love to have the webcams there. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy with the show. And this webcam addition is just amazing. Really, really, really amazing. And we'll have the statistics in a moment, and then we will jump into the game number 2 that is going to be in a second. Those are the statistics. Let's go, Orlo, because you love this. Ooh. Oh my God. Well, nice.
Perfectly even, as all things should be.
Yeah. It's what matters. Oh boy. Game number 2, I was going to take some water. I can't take some water because game number 2 with me is Orlo and MbL, Vietnam in the south, Vinchester, Tatars in the north as is yellow. But we need to see MbL point of view, fog of war, please. Mapu, we want to keep the tens here and see that the Rhino was just so close, but he missed it for almost nothing. He took the 2 goats, but he's going directly into the lane, Mr. Orlo.
That is so painful right there. And yet, look at this. Vinchester instantly going out with that villager to take that forward elephant. If MbL was like, 1 or 2 tiles to the left, he would have taken said elephant, and the game would already be a complete disaster for Vinchester, losing 2 goats and an elephant. Not really where you want to be in life, but right now, it's okay for Vinchester. He can go out to the other side of the map because MbL went forward so quickly. He didn't find any of his own, additional goats that were hanging around. And yeah, I think that things are going to continue on more or less as normal.
And then what? Because this generation, I can tell you guys, there is closer generations, a little more open, extreme. There's like 4 or 5 levels of generations. I think this is the closer generation. If you check the wood, are very, very close to the TC or still hills. Berries at the back, as we saw, and the goal in front. And look at the goal. Super, super forward for Vinchester. Very unfortunate because his map is quite nice. But with that goal, he will have to be really careful. And the MbL is taking not only the elephant, also the goats, because the goats were there. And if we go now full visible, the goats are going to be lame. Oh my goodness. What a great move by MbL. Disaster. for Vinchester. Honestly, Vinchester, I wouldn't say sloppy because he's still on 3 minutes, but when you are against MbL and Vietnam, you need to take the elephants as soon as possible.
He did in the last game, but it did kind of hurt his early efficiency. But it's like, okay, it's like the laming civ. You know, the in-game description, Vietnamese archer and laming civ. Just because knowing exactly where your opponent is and just knowing the way Age of Empires works with their map generations, you can guess where their elephants are, where their extra goats are, and that is exactly what MbL did.
Well, I mean, he has Vietnam, so it doesn't even need to guess a lot. But that the scout is losing a lot of HP. He has to be careful. He's a guy. Look at MbL. A guy in 6 villages on wood. Like, he's not with the cleanest. You know, he just played different. MbL just played his own game. You know, and it works to him. He's gonna kill now that the scout. Oh, 1 HP. I mean, seriously. Oh, stop it!
No.
He stopped it!
Okay,
He
he can send a
stop
villager.
it!
He can send a villager,
That
man.
elephant!
Just
That elephant is stopping
Send...
now. He's gonna block it. He's
There you
gonna.
go.
Okay. But now block that villager as well. What the hell? MbL got the lucky, man. I mean, he got the luck. Ay, MbL. I mean, MbL is done for the lane. You know, he's a lamer, and that's it. You know?
Well,
what the hell?
there will be a small consolation prize.
Okay.
Vinchester is going to claim 2 of MbL's goats, and MbL did lose the scout, so it's not super great for him.
Did he explore that elephant? No.
Nope.
No. Wait. This is Vinchester's point of view. Can we go to MbL point of view to see if he can see his own elephant?
I don't think he can, no.
Oh, well. Still, he has 2 elephants, but he didn't explore anything at all. So,
Yeah, but
what?
he can guess, right?
He's guessing, man.
Like,
He's
there's a
guessing
certain
this
radius around your
MbL.
town center where the elephants are all going to be. So he knew that, okay, they have to be somewhere, right?
Yeah, and he explored everything else, so he has to be there. It's the only dark area, right? Yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, he has to
really
explore
not
everything,
much guesswork is needed.
Yeah. I mean, the wood, there was 4 wood lines. It cannot be in any other spot. It's the only spot left, actually. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, but still, you can see how in this game, Orlu, Vinchester, with 1 rhino less, it feels that his economy is smoother. Because now he's going to be up faster than his opponent. There you go. And he's also pushing the zebras. Because the efficiency he got in comparison with the previous game, it was better. Simple better.
Yeah, he is still down a net 2 goats and an elephant, so it's pretty rough in general, but he's able to get to Feudal Age. MbL still in the Dark Age for a little while longer, and I don't think that our yellow player is going to have too much issue going for what he needs to. We also have to remember that he is Tatars. The longer-lasting goats can be really helpful when it comes to making sure that you don't have idle villager time with food income.
Good point there, Mr. Orlo, and he has to have still some food to take under the TC. And since he's going to go probably directly into archers, that won't affect too much into his production if he cannot. Go scout, obviously, his mining goal, and I like, he's taking the secondary goal instead of the main goal, which is absolutely awful. Very, very forward, to be honest.
Yeah,
look at this.
that's
My
one of the
goodness.
worst main goals I've seen in quite a while.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, probably the worst goal in the tournament right now. Like, he's super forward. Whoa. Okay.
Oh man, those goats going on an epic journey across the desert. They are the true kings of Arabia, traversing the entire thing.
They're definitely going to be turret. They're definitely going to be turret. Yeah. Okay. Archie range,
Feudal Age
Dolly
comes in
Task,
and-
Horse Collar. Tell me.
Oh, I was going to say that MbL, as you can see there, not wanting to let his goat get taken back. Otherwise, Vinchester would totally be getting his goat, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, still he has wall now on the left, MbL. He's going now with the 3 militias. He can see that. Fog of War fast, please. Vinchester gonna notice. Okay. You have to be careful there. He didn't see, but he's
Well, I mean,
rolling his
Vinchester has an archer out.
resources.
He's going to be fine.
Yeah. Okay, he's fine. Yeah. You are completely right. And now those 3 militias are kinda useless. Don't think he will make the men at arms, right, Orlu?
No, it's not worth it. I'm not too big a fan of the militia play here. I mean, I guess if Vinch himself was going for men-at-arms, then okay. Having those militia yourself is going to be nice so you don't just die with your Silver Feudal Age time. But as it happens, Vinchester going for the archers, and it makes sense considering that he doesn't have that much food, so going for the opening that requires the least amount of it is probably in his best interest.
So it's basically, I mean, it's not that he's behind because of that, but the advances he got with the elephant extra kinda throw a little bit with those militias because they are not doing anything. And the walls are insane for MbL, Orlu.
I do not like those walls at all. Just wall to the side
Why
of the
he's
map.
not walling till the edge of the map exactly, man? I mean, seriously. Wall to the edge of the map in that woodland where Mop would put there, man, and then you are fully walled with a goal that is safe. He cannot see that goal. It's incredible. The edge of the map is there, and look at now the walls he's doing. It's insane. Seriously insane. Anyway, it's what it is. It's happened every time, Orlu. Every time.
Yeah, it's for some reason pro players just think that if your walls touch the edge of the map, then it's like Pac-Man, and the units can just like run around them in the from the side, from one side to the other.
Okay. By the way, we have to make a reminder. I don't know if we have the overlay ready, but we will have the next series. We got the Viper in the house. The Viper versus Kashba. Viper is a player that for some reason, I don't know why, Orlu, but everyone want to watch. I still don't know why. Well, what do you think is that reason? I'm afraid to ask you because I'm afraid what you're going to say now. Let me know, Mr. Orlu.
Because people like seeing washed up pros. AoE4 pros, retired.
You see, guys, why I was afraid to ask? I mean,
I don't want to
why
disappoint you, man.
What? Why?
No, that's gonna be great.
I'm asking. I mean, you definitely didn't disappoint, Anyway, now back into the game. We have the second archery range. He's going with those militias, kind of useless. Very effective walls here by Vinchester. Not walling a lot, but he's doing well. Problem is that you got Tatars. You want to get the hills, Mr. Orlu.
Yeah, exactly. We do have Vinch. I don't think he's in that bad a spot. Oh, actually, MbL a little bit sloppy, losing a villager when he didn't really have to.
And now we're gonna lose all the militias for nothing.
To the front as well.
Oh wow. Okay. That wasn't a great one. I don't know if he's wall completely on the left. Vinchester, can we check that? He has the left side wall. That army is coming and he's gonna clean all. Oh, he got a tower. Exactly what I wanted to see. Okay. Here's the tower there. So he's completely safe right now, Vinchester. Doing wheelbarrow. Both players at the same time, pretty much. And military numbers, yeah, pretty close game, Mr. Orlu. In Feudal Age, even if they are trying to punish each other, it looks like it's not gonna work anymore.
Yep, both players able to defend against the aggression, and considering how bad the opening was for Vinchester, the fact that it's pretty even right now, I think really speaks a lot to how well he was able to recover from losing that elephant and even a net 2 goats. But I guess this is a good time to consider the Civ matchup, because we haven't really had the chance to talk about it because of the instant laming. How do you see this one going, ma'am?
Well, Tatars, after the lame, I think it's one of the best civilizations, at least that you get lamed completely. You can see how Vinchester adapted, and it has probably a faster transition to the next age, Orlu.
Yeah, I agree. Tatars, I love their mobility in this situation. You can just kind of run around everywhere with your cavalry, cav archers, all that stuff. Vietnamese, they're going to be strong, but they're going to want to go for like one big slow push. And I mean, that's certainly something that MbL thrives at doing, but he needs to be careful to make sure he's always defended at home. Otherwise, there could be some big counterattacks. Okay,
let's see. There is triple archery range already. But at the end, MbL with the economy as well. They are going to be both close. Only good thing here is that MbL has the 200 stone as well. He's about to go up Vinchester 2. He has some kill advantage here. Okay.
And
we need to go to the K. Yeah. We need to go to the KD panel.
It looks like MbL
Mapu,
really
please.
trying to trade off his army.
Yeah, and the KD now Vinchester better. With one villain, he's gonna go up. Obviously, you want to be faster in castle with Tatars because you get instant Thumbrin. So this is a little bit better for MbL, but it's still very close game so far.
Yep, both players doing a little bit of poking and or prodding around the other's base, but overall just one villager kill here for Vinchester, which is honestly just a little bit of a mistake from MbL. That is actually archery range number 3 for our red player. Interesting. And he's making both archers and skirmishers, so he's going to try and just match the cav archer mass.
Well, he's going to go cav archers directly because I think he doesn't have yet the stable. You want the stable for sure. Maybe he's going to keep going archers in a while, Vinchester, because he has 12 and he's still doing 3 more. Still 3 more on the queue, and that timing, I don't think he should attack. I think Vinchester should wait a little bit till he reach castle. It's even more, he's going. I don't like that decision. I don't know what you think. I think he should wait.
Especially because you have the skirmishers with the extra HP for MbL,
Okay.
but also Tatars have that extra high ground advantage. And already another villager snipe, but on the other side, like you were saying, Mem, oh, that's kind of rough for those archers of Vinchester.
Nah, Vinchester took a bad decision now. He could go there with Thumbrin, with the crossbows, with Botkin. You wait a little bit, you do the damage. Now he's aware. He lost a lot in forward. So in forward, you can see in the forward position how MbL got the lead. He's splitting the units, trying to go for both woodlands. Still he will have army because he has a triple archery range as well. Still we don't see a stable. And Thumbrin activated already, and great resources for Vinchester, doing even... Yeah, look at all the upgrades he's doing. At least skirmishers, crossbow, Botkin, Boso, Tone Watch, everything, Orlu. Just everything.
Yep. The good old trifecta of Bod Crowsaw, as I call it, Bodkin Crossbow and a Bowsaw, but even able to add in the Elite Skirmisher upgrade on top of it. Both players have kind of a mix of archers and skirmishers, so being able to upgrade both to their Castle Age version is going to be really important in terms of taking good fights here.
Okay. Let's see, because now the army Vinchester has is very, very solid. Remember, guys, Thumbrin for free. It's true that now we see elite skirmishes as well, and +2. He's taking a great battle here, Vinchester. A great battle. It's only one value different, and now the numbers in favor to the Russian. MbL need to do something. He has a little bit better economy because he has second TC already up, but Vinchester is gonna make a second TC as well, close to his main goal, that he still didn't take any access. Didn't got access to that one because it's very, very rough. And for now, that TC is gonna be up. In danger? No, but there's some skirmishes there.
Actually, going to the main stone, interestingly. Keshiks could be a strong option in this matchup. They are fast, and they're cheap, and you can run them around everywhere. They have good pierce armor. So that could be something you might want to work to eventually, especially if we're seeing MbL focus on the skirmisher play, which we're kind of seeing him do right now. But still, MbL with the second TC up faster is going to be getting a little bit ahead economically.
Yeah, he almost getting a hold there. The TC is not gonna be up. I was telling you, it's only 3 villages, and now the army is coming. He got some army, but that TC is going to be denied. The TC is going to be denied. I'm telling you, that TC is not going to be up. If he's going to be up, okay, he will, because he has he has ballistic actually. He's taking some villages, 2 villages down. He's not up, and now he's killing villages, but he's killing a lot in the south as well. Taking so many, so both are attacking each other, and now in front as well. Vinchester into a spot, that TC is still not up, but Vinchester did a great job in the other area. Still, MbL with 5 villages more. Why? Because he got 2 tone centers. So this trade, in theory, was looking good for Vinchester. I'm not sure anymore. Well, army numbers, Vinchester is way, way ahead right now.
Oh yeah, this is a really strong play for MbL. As you're saying, he can just produce 2 villagers at once. It helps mitigate those losses from his opponent's counterattack, both with exactly 7 kills. And yeah, I think this is just... Oh, what a nerd! Look at this nerd, man.
Well, but you need to micro. He's doing a great job. He's microing that one and sticking all the units because they were with the similar upgrades. I think his whole attack with the hill, those crows will take everything. He got, well, he has no ballistic. That's the problem. Here for Vinchester, he got the hill advantage, yes, but no ballistic is a problem for sure. The TC is gonna be done now, and the affiliate difference is exploding. It's true that the army is ahead, but not by much, and it's 10 villians more for MbL. That's good. And handcard already, whoa.
And the armies are mostly skirmishers, so it's not like either player is going to be in a world of pain anytime soon. They're just skirmishers aren't the greatest attacking unit as they fling their javelins at each other. Not really too effectual. Nice mangonel hit there for Vinchester, but...
Good mangonel shot. Guys, don't worry, we don't call the ambulance. I really think that the camera, the Vinchester camera might be like Orlu in the start of the stream, because I feel extremely worried about Vinchester. If that's his face while he's playing, whoa, because I think he's
it's not just the face,
definitely
it's the arm. The arm is totally still.
No. I think he's gone for now. I don't know if he's not working. Probably the production will tell me, but I think that camera, we need to call an ambulance. We definitely need to call an ambulance. But jokes aside, we see how he's still coming in aggressive. He's still not ballistic. But that hill is dangerous. It is very, very dangerous. And now, Vinchester is going to be on 3 TCs. The game, again, very, very close. So, their decision from now on, Orlu, like in the previous game, is going to be so damn crucial. Really, really crucial. Great TC, by the way.
Yep, strong position for that. Just going to help MbL get even more ahead. But Vinchester's a knocking at the door. MbL doesn't have the greatest army in the world. He is down in terms of mangonels, and... Oh, hooray.
Vinchester is back. Sorry. I mean, I was worried that Vinchester is back. You know, he's back, guys. He's back, but... Let's go with this battle. Who's taking the advantage here? Hill advantage is massive, Mr. Orlu. Look at this.
Especially with Tadars in the picture, getting 25% more damage. Oh, wow. But MbL, he has some pretty darn good mangonel micro.
MbL with the mangonels Orlu is just amazing. Now he's coming, he's trying to trap. There is a TC, he has to be careful. He's microing great. MbL is doing an amazing job, a really amazing job. In my opinion, he's controlling the units a little bit better than the Russian Orlu. What do you think?
I totally agree. MbL's micro has been largely on point this entire set. Vinchester, yes, he is up to 3 town centers right now, but still not quite in as good of a position. MbL with handcart and heavy plow in, as well as just having those 3 TCs longer. And I guess my question is, how long are these guys going to just be focusing with archers and skirmishers? Okay, there we go. Oh, I saw cav archers, and then I didn't see cav archers in the production queue for Vinchester.
Yeah, there's no cav archers at all. No. Well, might be afraid with Vietnam. Another great tone center. MbL with the 4 TC. He keep going with the tone center. MbL is not a player like, okay, I want to save resources to go in. He keep booming. He keep doing army. You know, he's not that kind of the player that I'm gonna save to go up to Imperial. He go just all in. Pretty much every time.
Just make more villagers, make more units, and then put pressure on the opponent. It's what won him the last game. And now Vinchester using the markets, just selling wood for gold. I wonder what the point of this is. Is he looking for Imperial Age?
Well, then it can happen kind of snowball like the previous game, because now MbL with 4 TCs, 3 villages more, also more army, and he's gonna keep doing army as well. Look at the oh my goodness, and I'm going to repair. He's taking all the shot with the mangonels. Really taking all the shot. Okay. Be careful there. Split those units. Good micro there by MbL. He's gonna be able to take that. And again, doing a great job coming with the mangonel. He's moving so fast. In this one, it was good for Vinchester, but not anymore. He's taking that one down, and with this one, dancing. He's dancing with the units, amigo. Even with the mangonels there, he's doing a great job here, MbL. And he has tripled the military than his opponent.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously,
that micro.
Amazing.
Are we sure this is MbL playing, or is it like, the AI from, the English longbowmen in the Joan of Arc campaign? Because those units are just like, they're all microing by themselves, man. Oh man, this is just such strong play from him. Oh my god.
And again, I mean, the camera just give all suspicious, It's MbL, 100%, you know? As you can see, playing really, really well. And he is on the way to Imperial faster than his opponent. With 4 villages more, with triple the army. This is just amazing. Really, really amazing play. He's doing the Storm Mine upgrade. And now, if he's dropping a castle forward, with that timing, with that momentum, he put the 2-0.
Yeah, we'll be going
Let's
up
see.
potentially to match point very, very nicely. There are some walls and stuff on the left-hand side, but it's still a vulnerable area. Vinchester, though, he can start to mix in some Keshigs. Is on his way to Imperial Age himself. It's not like this game is over just yet, but MbL is going to be making a lot of ARBs and skirmishers.
We see how the goal has been rough for Vinchester, but Vinchester didn't got any troubles because of that goal. He went to the left, and then he has done the TC. He just have been outplayed, out-microed by MbL in complete different spots, right, Orlo? Like, yeah, Vinchester is completely fine at home. If you can see, two
yeah, it's just MbL's kind of like one step ahead.
Yeah.
The KD is actually fairly even, but in terms of the value of units killed, it's definitely higher for MbL. And another 1-for-0 Mangonel trade. Nothing to complain as far as that goes. And there are the Keshiks coming in.
Yeah, but how many Keshiks you need to avoid 24 future Arbalests and 23 maybe Imperial skirmishes as well? You need many, many Keshik. He has already 2. Probably is going to do more. I don't know. Chain Bardin armor. This is rough. And 100 stone more. Yeah, he's raiding. Okay. He's raiding some villages. Okay, that's a good one.
Yep, I mean, it's not going to get him, like, totally back in the game, but it's still a nice, it's a nice step, at least. But my concern for Vinch right now is just the army numbers. 11 to 56, with the faster Imperial Age time going in favor of MbL.
I mean, 56 army. You can see the composition in the top right corner. He got already the Arbalest, he's doing the +3, soon the chemistry. Remember another thing, Tatars, no bombard cannons. MbL, bombard cannons as well there. So if he sit down and put the castle there, going with treads, bombard cannons, he might be in a very, very good position. Well, he is in a very, very good position, and he's doing already the chemistry, going in with the skirmishes. Just keep alive those Arbalests. Very good play by MbL, seriously. Really, really good.
I mean, Vinch is going to need to get the Elite Keshik upgrade. It's pretty expensive. I think it's like 700 food, 900 gold or something like that. Plate parting armor's on the way, and it's just going to take so long to ever get to a decent mass of them that you can actually deal with your opponent's army, and MbL is just going to be flirting with 200 pop, honestly, in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah, I mean, he's doing the pikeman upgrade. He can see the Kessie, so okay, I'm going halves. For now, he's gonna definitely do a really good job. He is gonna kill all the skirmishers, but that's not the problem. It's not their main units for sure. He got 38 Arbalests. 38 Arbalests, 2 Mangols that is living lonely there. I don't know why. He's trying to raid, but then the 2 Mangols are going to be bye-bye. It's true that they did the job and the TC is down. Now there's a castle. You have to be careful, MbL. You're gonna lose quite a lot of Arbalests. Quite a lot of Arbalests, and that's not good. MbL? MbL? Oh man, okay. He's now having some more archie ranges in that area.
Keshik's trying to swoop in to snipe. The Mangonel will not actually get it. And the elite upgrade is in, as well as +4 defense, so we're looking at 7 pierce armor, I believe, on those guys. It's pretty good, but it's just a matter of numbers. We're looking at 14 to 49.
Exactly, and I like what MbL is doing. He knows that he has that position in the middle, then he's putting a castle at home in case that he's gonna get raided. He's gonna be well defended. I think he's gonna be in time because he has so many villages, but in front, this is what we want to focus. He's raiding. Man, this is awesome. This is an awesome play by MbL. MbL is almost at 200 population, while Vinchester barely has 110 pop. MbL is just playing a fantastic play, a fantastic game here. We have said several times, but if we have to say even more, we will say even more. It's true that those Keshiks now are cleaning a lot, yes, but how much army he has MbL in front? A lot.
And importantly, he's going to start to trev away at those castles, which are absolutely critical for more Keshiks, which are pretty much the only military unit that Vinchester has right now, so he kind of needs those castles to not be destroyed. And now it looks like they are going to be swooping in, but we already have pikemen on the field for MbL. It's a nice bit of micro. And if he just swoops in and kills the trebuchet, that is going to buy Vinch some time, but how much is that really worth him not even focusing the trap there?
But why he's doing that? Why he's taking that battle? Just kill the traps and go back. Kill the traps and go back, and now he's not killing the trap, not killing anything, he's losing all. I don't understand that battle. And MbL with 70 military, 45 arbalest, 10 pikes, even now doing some average because those pikes were with no average at all. He has so many units, it's impossible. I mean, like this, there's no chance for Vinchester, seriously. Now he's doing the archery ranges, doing the +3. That castle will not last forever. And the bomber cannons are coming. MbL shouldn't lose this game.
Nah, no reason for him to do so. Bracer, I guess, just coming in for Vinchester, but it's just a numbers game at this point. Quadruple the army for MbL right now. Once the castle goes down, there's not going to be anything defending the entire right side of Vinchester's base, and it'll probably be GG.
Yeah, he's taking the castle. Now he's trying to make skirmishes. It's true that, I mean, those Keswick, don't take me wrong, Arlo. Those Keswick are just so strong. They are really, really amazing. But when your opponent has 86 largest army, I mean...
Yeah.
Well...
I love me some Keswiks too, but they're not that great. No unitas, except maybe like... Even if this was, those 27 units were fully upgraded Elite War Elephants, they wouldn't be good enough. It'd be a bit closer, but, you know, you can still run in with a bunch of halves and kill them.
Yeah, the arbalests are just coming. Closer and closer to take everything. He's taking the TCs, the bomber cannons are also there. He's true that he lost the pikes, but he still have a lot of army. He should be careful, MbL is true, because the score is getting a little bit closer right now. Yeah, those Keswick can clean the trap and all that army easily. He's coming with the skirmishes, so he really have to be careful. Or maybe not. Okay, he's going back. I thought he was going to commit. Maybe he should go all together now, Vinchester?
Maybe. I mean, he's going to try and sort of divide and conquer the army of MbL, but I feel like MbL just has too much army that even the divided parts are still too much for Vinchester.
Yeah, also the bomber cannon here taking skirmishes. Those cases are very, very strong, but it's difficult. But not 80 army anymore. You can see how strong the Keswick are if he got more numbers for early game. Now he's gonna kill the siege, but he's still doing more castles. Now MbL is just playing this very, very safe and great. That's it.
I mean, Vietnamese, they're not a civ that are gonna very quickly close out a game. They're a slow civ. So it's just kind of part of the civilization. You have a lot of archers, they don't kill buildings very well unless you're Saracens. So just kind of need to hang out there, make sure you don't get raided to death, and then go on your merry way.
Well, Vinchester is still trying. He is still trying. Those skirmishes are fully upgraded. Now will be with chemistry as well. He's doing extra TCs. I don't know why none of the players is taking the relics. Still kind of corner Vinchester. But if he's able to maybe make more farms, he has only 33. And remember, because we didn't talk, in late game, what civilization you prefer? Because in normal situations, Hussars and Cav archers from Tatars are sick.
Yep, the Cav archers are so good at retaining value, simply because with their high ground bonus, with their extra armor potentially, they stay alive for a very, very long time. Then you get your own Hussars with extra armor, and they can just completely tear your opponent apart. That said, Vietnamese, they sort of have like the death ball, right? They have imp skirms, they have halves, and can just sort of slowly creep in with archers. So I think both civs are very good, but on Arabia, I love the mobility of Tatars.
Yeah, you can see how he's going to deny that castle, or try, and I don't know if he's going to be able. He's very, very close. I think he will do the castle. Yeah, one village left. Two, no, well, he got 3 villages left, but he killed some of those. And it's still... Vinchester is holding somehow, you know, with 117 villages. He need definitely, well, to be honest, Orlu, if Vinchester is able to put like a good amount of his skirmishes there, he could maybe hold the game in this game, honestly.
I mean, Vinch is being really resilient, and we have to give him a lot of credit for that, but MbL getting murder holes, yeah, gotta love to see it in a pro game. I mean, still, it feels like MbL is in complete control of this game. He just needs a little bit more siege to pressure down those castles.
I like Siege Engineer upgrade, but for what he need is those are great resources that now he can keep. He doesn't have onagers, doesn't have traps, you know, and he could do a lot skirmishes, a lot more army with those resources when he's at the limit. It's still 120 villages for Vinchester, and he's still trying. And really, MbL has to be careful because if Vinchester is able to bring that army, he might be able to maybe come back with stronger units, maybe less numbers, but really, Tatars, skirmishes, and he might going for Hussars at some point. Be careful with Tatars. And look at the score, Mr. Orlo.
Yikes. MbL has to be careful getting hoardings just to help his castle stay alive. But those are 3 trebuchets going to be working away at the castle of MbL. Lost his bombard cannon for free.
Look at the numbers.
Okay, one treb
Look at the
doesn't
numbers.
fall, and I don't think that it's going to be working out too well for Vinchester in the end.
Well, he's trying to keep defending those. Kessie can at least skirmishes need more. He has 0 villages on goal, and Vinchester don't get any relic, which I don't understand. Now he's trying, I don't know where he has the villages on goal. He's gonna take the trap. There's no bomber cannons. It's still not an oath army, but now Vinchester has 38 military. In total, 19 skirmishes, 12 Kashik. What about siege rams at this point, if he could be able to do it? We forgot about that.
Well, siege rams,
and siege rams,
food to upgrade, and he doesn't
Yeah.
have any gold income except from the Keshiks themselves. So, if you're
No, but look
relying
at the
on
army.
that as your entire
But
gold
look at the army
income,
numbers.
that's rough.
Yeah,
they're getting
the army
closer
numbers
for
is
sure.
getting closer and closer. Those are absolutely crazy. How he's holding here, Mr. Vinchester. Those are light caps. Casey can at least skirmishes. He might, if he will be able to make Hussars, will be lovely. He's not going to send the army on the north because he's gonna get raided, but that army should be able to hold. I don't know. He got a monastery there to get the relic. Man, take the relic. Come on. What is that castle on the right side? I mean, what he achieved there? Is there something? Let's see if Mabu gonna point out well later. What is
He
that
controls the
castle?
wood.
What is the... Okay, he's defending the wood. Okay. What the
You know,
I prefer
if
that
the-
castle, man. That castle
me
is
too.
better, man. I mean, seriously. Come on. Anyway, so many units here. Gonna try to kill all those. Okay. What?
Well,
Vinchester! No ballistic still. I mean, seriously, with all these battles he's doing, with the
Oops.
castle around, with the skirmishes, it's still no ballistic and it's still not doing... Oh, man, I want to cry when I see things like this. Okay, he's still trying. He's still trying to deny that castle won't be able. Still no goal. What? There's some mistakes here because he might that castle, Vinchester, exactly where that tree is lonely. You chop that and put the castle there with 2 castles in this area with the goal. Much better than the castle on the right, even if you want to have the wood safe, seriously.
well, MbL has 4 trebuchets right now somewhere, and hopefully he's trundling them on over to the left because those 2 neutral golds on the left side are the only ones left in the game, I believe. Actually, no, Vinchester still has his main gold at the front, which is kind of painful for him that he hasn't been able to completely take it at this point. Now, we have both players at fairly similar population totals, but MbL just with a way more larger and valuable army.
Okay, let's see. Let's see those light caps with the Keswick at least skirmishes. There's a lot of army, 30 army difference. He has to make the damn ballistic. I mean, if he's moving all the time, ballistic is crucial here. The trebuchet will probably take that castle, but he's going around. Look at that army. Has to be careful there. That castle is probably going to be down, but he's fighting on the right with so many light caps and Kashik. And this might be the game. GG call, man. I mean, he tried,
GG.
but MbL has played close to a perfect game, honestly. Vinchester did some mistakes. He tried to hold, but MbL has played very close to a perfect game. I don't know what you think, Orlo.
I feel like MbL, the only mistake I could see from him is that I'd rather see him go for, like, one big push down the middle instead of constantly splitting up groups of Arbalests. But that could also just be, like, a little stylistic thing, and, you know, he got the win in the end, and, like, that's it. Everything else was almost flawless.
Well, what else you can ask to MbL to make Paladins with Vietnam? I mean, he has played very good, and he was against Tatars. You don't consider, guys, that Tatars, it's a superior civilization with more mobility, 25% attack with the hills, and in a KOTD Arabia that is with hills. I really think that was a really good game by MbL. Obviously, there is not a perfection game almost ever, but according to the situations, it was a really good game for MbL. He was getting ready as well, and yeah, he did all right, in my opinion, to win this game. And he got economy lead as well, and obviously, all the game push. You look at in the timeline how much army he got, a lot more. What is that?
I love the random spikes in APM. But yeah, just very well done overall from MbL.
Yeah,
and that puts him on match point.
Yeah, 87 largest army with 2-0 ahead it's very, very awesome. And now we have Berbers, Mongols, Japanese, and Hans against Britons, Vikings, Ethiopians, and Bohemians. What is going to be the next pick for MbL? I think he's going to go Berbers.
I think Berbers are a decent option. I think Vinch is going to go Britons. I mean, they were his first pick, right? So with everything on the line, you would think you'd go for the Civ that you feel to be the strongest after all the bans and stuff.
Okay.
I think Britons Berbers could be a pretty good bet.
Oh, this is good to see. So cute. Maybe his nephew. And but he's not feeling great, Vinchester. Feeling a little bit sad there, And Britons versus Hans, it seems. Yeah, Britons versus the Hans. What a classic here. Britons are Britons, yes. But Hans, oh boy. Hans are Hans.
Yeah, this is always... I feel like this has historically not been a great matchup for Britons. Because Huns, you can mask the Cav Archers so much more easily than most civs, and then the extra range of Britons doesn't matter if the Cav Archers just run in anyway.
Yeah, not in this... I just noticed what Moonfaller said. He see that the little cute kid, and he said that this...
It's
that
dark.
That was dark, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I like this as well.
That was a good one. That was a good one, amigo. Finally, after 3 years, Moonfaller, love you, man. Finally, a good joke, man. What the hell? Oh, man. And now he will say, I know you were going to say that. Such a troll. Yes. Anyway, Vinchester and MbL. MbL so focused, and Vinchester has been froze a little bit during those games, and we have not yet. But look at the win ratio. Yeah, with the Hans and Britons. Very, very solid that percentage.
Easy win for MbL.
For
that 2%, man, makes all the difference.
I mean, in this map, it looks like Hans can be very solid, but depending how the map location and how the woodland it is, it can be very risky. It can be very, very risky, right? So, game number 3, Britons, Vinchester, yellow on the left, MbL on the right. Look at this map. Oh my goodness, they would how fun it is. And very dangerous map for both players, Mr. Orlo.
Is this Atacama or is it KOTD Arabia? It's hard to tell. Those woodlines are so far away. It is going to make early aggression quite strong, and potentially it's going to make mobility strong, and that's something that you're always going to have to give to Huns over Britons. But we'll see what Vinchester can make happen. He does at least have the gold and fruit bushes in the back of his base.
Okay. He's doing the Lumbercamp MbL here. Berries a little bit too far. Here is, well, the map is good here for Vinchester with berries and coal at the back. As you can see, the wood is not too far. It's okay. What I don't like is the Lumbercamp. At least that he's going to make Vinchester the second Lumbercamp in the same woodline.
Yeah, but judging by the way that he's positioned it, sort of at the edge of the forest, as opposed to the center, it kind of indicates that, okay, instead of one lumber camp in the middle, you put 2 lumber camps on either side. But the wood line isn't that large anyway, so you're going to be chopping through it pretty quick.
Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see, because we see how MbL is now sending the goats to the town center, trying to explore, not going forward for the lane. And now we see how Vinchester also is trying to focus on his economy, taking the rhino very quick, let's say. Very, very quick, because he might be afraid and don't want to get lamed by MbL one more time.
Would you blame him if he's afraid?
Yeah.
I'd be afraid.
Oh, he's coming. MbL is coming. Let's go. Let's go, MbL.
Let's see. Vinch does
Who's
have
the
a
other
scout
rhino?
in a pretty close position. They actually might meet each other. Could see a scout scuffle, but
Yeah.
that second rhino, it is way tucked in the back of Vinch's base. If MbL is going to go for the lame, it's going to be very hard to make happen.
Okay. Well, guys, this is the second series of the day. Hopefully you enjoy. We can see now MbL point of view about to eat the town center. He see the carpet, and the carpet kind of spoiled him that, all good, man, all good, no problem. Taking the second rhino, he cannot do anything, and that's, he's trying to lame. He's trying to lame.
Oh,
and as you can
my
see,
God.
in that beautiful pop-up that he's about to lame, no. The Viper versus Casbah is the next one. The Viper versus Casbah is the next one. Okay, has to be careful, and now there's not gonna be any lame so far, Orlu. And then my question is, what to do with Britons here? It's gonna go standard archers, militias early game. What? Because I love the mobility here for the Huns.
Yeah, me as well. Especially with the maps being so open, it's going to be a little bit tricky to make Britons work because way back when DE came out and you had the much more closed version of Arabia, players were really preferring civs like Britons and Vikings, where you can just go for a Drush Fast Castle, like really, really cleanly. But that's obviously not the case here. And if Britons are stuck playing an extended feudal age, it's not like they're bad, but we still have to give the edge to Huns.
Okay. Let's see what they are planning to do. MbL is already doing the barrack, which is quite early. He's gonna go for gold. He's going militias, MbL. Okay, not going scouts. Yeah, this is not really standard, but you know, it can work while he's doing the loom. I'm gonna go up, Mr. Vinchester.
What if we saw scouts from
doing
Britain
militias.
and archers from Huns?
Well, it can be. With these players, you know, anything can happen. Yeah, but Vinchester, sorry, MbL want to be annoying, and he will. You know? I mean, there's many players that we have been asking who you don't want to play back in the days, in the past, and so on, and many of them almost always said, I don't want to face MbL. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's a player that it's hard to face, really. And that's a compliment, Olu.
Oh, yeah, it's a compliment to both his skill and his play style. It's like people not wanting to, you know, play against Byzantines, right? Even before Byzantines were like a very popular pick in this tournament, players would ban them all the time just because, like, I don't want to deal with Byzantines. Or like Lithuanians getting banned because I don't want to deal with Lithuanians.
Yeah. Well, let's see what is going to happen. We have Vinchester and MbL here with Britons and Hans. And the three militias are coming. He did the loom. He's going up. It's quite a smooth up if you take in consideration that he did the three militias. He's going already. And Vinchester is doing the first militia, which is terrible because he's not expecting it at MbL. He's gonna see it. Yeah, it's gonna make him going completely at home. And this is what MbL needs to get his time, to be smooth at home and wall. And he's starting to wall, as you can see in the minimap. But now, focus on the woodland, Mr. Orlu.
Yeah, like the point of this drush, it is, I mean, if you can harass these villagers and maybe even kill one, then that's like super good. Still, the fact that there are no quick walls here isn't a bit of a win in and of itself. That scout
Oh my God.
almost going to go down. But in general, the point of this drush is to annoy your opponent, harass them, force some idle time, and then get yourself safe at home, especially when you're going up.
But this is
only on 23 vills.
But this is great for MbL. He's taking the militias, he's taking the scout, he's taking everything, and he's still in Dark Age. And then now Vinchester is gonna be in problem because he's gonna take all the militias. Well, what the hell? MbL is doing an amazing job. He's taking another. This is already really bad trade here by Vinchester. MbL playing again on top of his gameplay, in my opinion.
You know, with.
Well,
I mean, nice little pick there from Vinchester. I mean, both of these players have outstanding micro. But one of the, I guess, talking points going into KOTD is that MbL is one of the few players that hasn't touched AoE 4. He's just been entirely focused on AoE 2, when not focused on IRL stuff. So
he's on point.
Yeah, exactly. He's on point. He looks close to what we would imagine peak MbL to look like.
Exactly. Yeah, it's looking really solid. Like, he's doing exactly what he wants. Now the archer is coming. This is good for Vinchester because there's nothing and he's quite far. But he's okay. Fletching now is coming, but he can attack that archer if he's not microing. We have some problem, but now Vinchester will put some good pressure here with 2 archers and Fletching.
Yep, and 2 archers with Fletching, they can start to be really annoying, but the Skirmisher is coming in to save the day and going to force... I was going to say force Vinchester back home, but Vinch wants to make this happen. Going to try and micro down the Skirmisher. The Scout is hanging around as well for MbL. Yet more archers are coming forward, and Britons, with those faster producing archery ranges, can just be really, really oppressive in getting those large numbers of archers quickly.
Yeah, and he's doing right now. We see the numbers is pretty similar. We see that already Vinchester has been forced quite a lot idle TC, 39 seconds. That's why he's at some point even 2 villages behind.
Yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for Vinchester. No real reason for that. I mean, other than maybe like the Drush forcing some idle time because he didn't have enough food, but still, kind of odd right there. Fletching now coming in for MbL that will allow him to match the range of these archers and skirms of his opponent. And both players actually with some nice control here.
He's microing really well. I mean, without Fletching, he's microing really well. And now that one, as you can see, is getting the hill, is controlling the units really, really well. And one position that was going to be really tricky for MbL, he's controlling pretty decently, I will say.
Yeah, this is where, okay, you go for your Drush, but you're not able to completely wall it home, so you need to make sure that you don't just die to an instant counterattack, and MbL's doing a pretty good job of not actively dying right now. Still a little bit of harassment, still a little bit of idle time, but I think with his closer reinforcement points, even at the second archery range coming in right now, he should be fine.
Yeah, but now he has to be careful. That farm is going to be down. No, he's just doing it in time. Problem is that he's sending some village away. He's going to save that village. I don't know. Let's see if he's going to be able to micro. I think he's going to lose 1 village. So now Vinchester is doing a really, really good job here. But there's still a lot of idle time to micro this. And this is the problem here. You need to have at this level the skills to micro and macro at the same point, and it's still 1 minute 30 seconds idle TC. When you are the one who is being aggressive, it shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. And if I recall correctly, Brew was kind of facing the same issue where he just had too much idle TC time. And MbL, obviously one of the best macro players in the world. And now the fights are looking much better for Red.
Yeah, it's true that if you take the resources, if now Vinchester just make a market, look at his economy. He can go up already, which is great, obviously. But it can snowball. He has the market. No. Look at this transition for Vinchester going up to Castle Age already. Whoa, that's quite solid. And he just sell 100 stone only, so he can still make a TC. But now MbL is trying to go aggressive with army. Do you think is this enough for MbL to counter his opponent at home? Quite difficult, in my opinion, because he's going to be in Castle Age in a moment.
Yeah, and, Vinch is getting himself kind of cozy with walls at the front of his base. Now we have a stable coming in, knowing that MbL is mostly making skirmishers right now. And this could be working out really well for Vinchester, because MbL's army is, again, it's mostly skirmishers. So, is it really the scariest thing on the planet? Not especially. And MbL is just so much further away from the Castle Age. This... he just needs to not lose a bunch right now, but those are skirms flinging wet noodles.
Okay. Well, you have the archers and the skirmishes in top of that hill. He has to be careful. The skirmishes are now going away. Okay. Well, it's only one scout. He could take it. The problem is that in this situation, we were talking that MbL is playing so nice this season. He is, but he's years away to go Castle Age, Orlo. Like, so far.
Yeah,
he's not going Castle Age anytime soon.
Big issue. And he even built the defensive watchtower, which I suppose could help him out, but yeah, we're gonna have Vinchester hitting Castle Age before MbL even clicks up, and I feel like he is possibly just gonna die.
Okay, well, we're going to see the skirmishes and the archers. He has to be careful. He's going to be around, and then KD 1310 for Vinchester, but the Castle Age with the, well, I was going to say with the extra attack, but he has only 6 archers. He's doing knights. The Knights might be really the good choice here. And now he also have a mining camp in the south a little. There, as you can see. But he need to attack on MbL pace. Because MbL, with 22 farmers, he will jump into Castle Age in a moment. With military, with more villages, and he's being annoying here. He definitely need to clean. So what MbL is trying is to kill as much village as possible, I believe. Well, also military, as you can see, Orlu. He's trying to kill as much as he can.
I mean, he knows that these units are going to die. It's just get as much done with them as you possibly can, and most importantly, buy time, because, yeah, MbL really needs to get to Castle Age. He's still a little ways off in terms of the gold income, and already we have Vinch coming in with these crossbowmen, and this could be a huge issue for MbL.
No, but MbL, look at his food. He has a lot of food. His farming is just insane. He just need the gold and he's on the way to Castle. He's holding a little bit with the skirmishes. The only problem is the potential knights on his base, but he has a tower in the goal. It's true that if they're going through, it's gonna be a big problem. Now MbL need to move those villages because that woodland is disaster. And I don't know if MbL is gonna be able to hold. Well, it's only one knight and 9 crossbows. If he's holding with full now cav archers, he might be okay for the hands. What do you think?
Well, he is on those 4 archery ranges, but only 4 villagers on gold right now is not exactly what you want when making mass cav archers. Ooh, skirmishers. Darting in, able to snipe 1, 2 crossbowmen. Every little bit helps when you're just having this razor-thin margin where you're able to hold right now. 1.5 minutes to Castle Age for MbL.
Yeah, it's still quite a lot. Still have some army there, but the knights are the problem. He need to move those. I don't know if he's gonna be able to micro these. Those knights are full HP, as you can see. And he's gonna try to use those units into the archers probably. He's still sending more. He's moving all those villages. Oof. Very rough moment here. So maybe Vinchester is gonna be able to stay in the series because this one was very important for him to be with the 2-1. Otherwise, the 3-0 was going to be coming. Those scouts, he's microing really nice here, MbL. But still, man, that minute is the longest MbL minute in his life, man. It's still 20 seconds, Arlo. So
oh man, it feels like time is working more slowly for him at this point.
Yeah.
And yet, he's doing a beautiful job using the skirmishers to just run in and kill like a crossbowman here. Oh my god, the villagers are going to kill a knight. It's the peasant uprising!
He's killing. How many villages is he losing? He's losing quite some. Now the spears are there. And then, the problem is that MbL now has more army. The knight is still raiding, and MbL is one of those players that usually try a lot. Let's see if he's gonna keep trying. He got Bodkin arrow, and now, as you said, he need more villages on gold to spam cav archers. And then MbL from here need to do just a lot of army. Just full army is what he need. And now he has a lot of villages on gold, as you can see.
Yep,
well,
but no crossbow upgrade, and just more skirmishers. And he's 8 fills behind in the KD. Vinch doing a nice job harassing with crossbowmen. Now getting a scale mail armor, or scale barding armor for his cavalry. And he is on 2 TCs at home. His eco is looking quite good. 10 villagers ahead right now, and MbL is only having elite skirmishers to show for it.
Yeah, well, he's moving now those. He's gonna go with the least skirmishers, but now he can start to make with 20 on wood and 10 on gold. He can start to make full cav archers. So cav archers and elite skirmishers, and the military from Vinchester, it won't help against this combination. He has 12 crossbows, and now MbL is gonna go crossbows as well. Why crossbows? I don't understand.
Yeah, why not cav archers?
Exactly. Why crossbows? He doesn't have archers. Don't get it.
Well, at least it's something that can kill knights at least relatively well if you have good enough numbers. But now Vinch looking to have good upgrades for his economy. Still 8 villagers ahead with that 2, soon to be 3 town centers. And he's even going to try and go for a bit of a counterattack over here. No ballistics, notably, but he just needs to defend from a bunch of skirmishers right now.
But Orlu, Vinchester really need to fix his ILTC time. It's definitely not normal to have over 4 minutes ILTC time. He should be like 20 villages ahead. And he's only like, well, now 10, 11 because he killed 8, you know? But that's, in my opinion, too much idle time, you know. And now MbL has double the army, coming with the archers, with the skirmishes as well. I don't know if it's going to be an ult because he has knights in front. And definitely he has to be careful. Okay, those are how many knights? Knights with the +1. He got some crossbows there. I think the knights will do a good job here. No, it's +2. He's killing the knight. Let's go, 1 knight down. Hit him back. The problem is that you cannot hit with the skirmishers. That's the problem.
Yeah, the minimum range is it's a pretty big issue, and yeah, all of those range use from MbL are going to get cleaned up. He's still stuck on only the one town center, and even the mangonel from the side, and that fight, it's just not looking very nice for MbL.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. He's doing ballistic, but for me, it's very weird that he didn't go for cav archers and went crossbows. Even more that, well, where's the crossbows actually? I see the skirmishers here, now the crossbows are coming out of position a little bit. So the knights are killing a lot more than they should at this stage of the game.
That's true, and with the skirmishers all kind of splitting up like that, the mangonel can't really be as effective as it would want to, and MbL still has a larger army. But, okay, that was a decent hit.
Okay.
It just feels like MbL isn't getting anywhere. Like, he's taking some okay fights here and there, but in the end, Vinch has around a 2-to-1 KD. He's on 3 TCs. He's fine.
Okay, he has the kill advantage there. Now he has the skirmishes. He got the crossbows. He has to be careful. Oh, splitting those units. Military numbers is still with more. Billy is different now. Is insane. Really, really, really insane. He's gonna kill even more probably in that goal. But in the middle, what is happening in that battle? Well, we will see. I don't think those knights should achieve any damage anymore. Let's see MbL splitting those units and killing the mangonel. Army is ahead. I don't know. Do you think MbL, now he need a second TC, is MbL gonna be able to come back in this one?
It's hard to say. Those knights are going to get picked off. They're only going to kill maybe 2-3 villagers, it seems. Actually, crossbow and all dying at the front. And Vinchester is currently looking with a very, very low army number count. And MbL is going to be switching more into crossbowmen, which are just going to be the stronger attacking unit.
Yeah, okay, those are 3 skirmishes solid. Nothing, not big deal. They won't do too much damage. He has ballistic. If it was crossbows, he could take something, but the knight is nothing. But as we mentioned, now no army. He wants to go up to Imperial. This is greedy again. Imagine that now MbL is going all in, you know, with, I don't know, Billy 4. Well, he has no resources to make a siege workshop, that's truth. But then Vinchester is going to go up to Imperial. Doesn't have the buildings, and then doesn't have any army at all. It's too greedy again.
I'm not too sure what Vinch needs Imperial Age for.
Just
like,
go
what,
full
just
army,
hit Bracer and Arbalest?
Yeah.
I mean, it feels like he just needs army at this point, and then
exactly.
He'll get a better army than his opponent, who's just kind of making crossbows and skirms as Huns. Like, just macro up some units, and now a 4th TC even.
Okay. Well, we will see. The archers are coming, the skirmishes are coming as well. Has to be careful. He's gonna raid for sure some villages. It's being annoying. Being really annoying. He's coming now through the left area as well. So we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to take some units too. Okay. He's there, but
coming in.
It's true that he has 4 TCs. Vinchester should be just fine now because he has 4 town centers gonna be in Imperial. But he's taking a risk that it wasn't needed, in my opinion.
I agree. I'd just rather see him make just more army. And yeah, well, one mangonel is going to help drive away all those skirmishers on the right side. It's still around half and half for MbL skirmishers to crossbowmen, although he is focusing on crossbowmen production right now. It's still a minute for Imperial Age for Vinchester. So MbL needs to kill like 20 villagers for this to be remotely possible for him to win the game at this point.
Yeah, but it's not only the villages he's killing, and he's killing villages because he has a lot of army. 11 army, 43. He's microing in several spots. He's in the north, he's on the right, he's on the left, he's all over. And now there's only 10 army for Vinchester. He's microing again and he's taking villages. He's on top of that hill, making Vinchester economy so inefficient, as you can see. Of course, he got a good mangonel shot because MbL is trying to attack all over the map. And that's also very complicated. On the right, what is happening there? Well, there's a mangonel. He has to be careful. Bam, that's a good shot. And I don't know. Yeah, he's still going with all the skirmishes and crossbows. And MbL keep
MbL
going.
has the third TC at home. I mean, he's trying to attack, pressure the economy to the point where he can climb back economically himself. But with Imperial Age in, it's going to be very difficult. With all of that aggression all over the place from MbL, he only killed 5 villagers. He caused a lot of idle time, and that is totally valuable when it comes to getting damage done. But it's still nothing permanent.
Yeah, but Vinchester, 2 villies on goal. 2 villies on goal. His economy is just nothing. He's doing the chemistry, he's splitting the units. And MbL, I mean, we have seen this kind of game from MbL many times, Arlo. He's behind, he's still annoying, 45 army, his population is better. Now he's gonna take the villages, he's gonna try to kill the Mangonel. Look at this, it's being so annoying, man. Not letting Vinchester to breathe. Still trying to repair that Mangonel. It's microing again. And it's still...
I mean, MbL's trying to make some magic happen, man. And Vinch is like at least 30 idle villagers, it seems, at any given point in time. So MbL is actually going to be climbing ahead economically, just because of all of the idle time. 19 villagers on stone through Vinchester, but the thing is, one castle isn't enough to defend all of those different angles in which MbL is attacking and actually selling the stone right now.
He's in problems, man.
I mean, production.
He's in problems. Look at this army here. He has no army. If he killed the Mangonel as well, 14 army. Look how he split the units again. It's still 1,000 score difference. Okay. But still, with 20 villages idle, and now MbL already with 80 villages, 40 army. So annoying, MbL. It's still going, and it's still coming through the left. I don't know what he's doing at the bottom. We will see soon. Okay.
Eventually, Mangonel gets a decent hit. Arbalest upgrade on the way. There are a couple rams here, but Mangonels are going to be quite good against that. 2 more rams, in fact. There are 4 rams on the field right now. Finch almost with the resources needed for a castle. It still feels like he should win this game, but man, is MbL making it hard to finish off. Well,
MbL is only 11 villages behind. It's still coming with rams. I mean, this is insane. Like, that MbL is still in this game is just insane. Look at this. Look at this. What is happening here? 2 rams and a Mangonel. This is only MbL able to do this kind of stuff. These crazy games that maybe he's gonna hold. I don't know. But he's trying to be annoying, more and more annoying. Okay, now that Mangonel is gonna go down, killing more villages. MbL has killed already 18 villages. So he was with 10 villages zero, and now look at this. Now he's coming with the Mangonel, and there is no stone. He's gonna make the castle in another spot completely, but MbL is gonna be there with knights, and he's gonna see it. And if he deny that castle, I'm telling you something, he's gonna be 15, 20 villages behind at MbL at some point. Now the Rams are coming. He has no army, and MbL 45 army, 140 population. This is MbL 100%, you know? And let's say, please, Mapo, let's go for the castle.
Skirms are the best attacking unit in the game.
Okay, but this is Arbalest. This is Arbalest. That castle won't be denied. It won't be denied. But he's still going, being really, really annoying. Yeah, he's trying so much, but he was so behind. And I mean, I don't know. He can't come back here. Now it seems to be very difficult with that castle in the middle of the map. I don't know.
The castle's great for attacking MbL, but he still needs to clean up the army that's in his base. That said, Vinchester, he has Bracer, he has Chemistry, he has all of that extra range, and MbL just calls the GG. Not quite able to make it happen, but man, did he make it interesting.
But did you see that? I don't know if we can see the reaction replay soon about Vinchester winning, how he breathed. If we can bring the replay in a moment when we check the statistics, because he was like, come on, thanks God, I won that. I mean, it was very, very, very hard for him to finish the game, Arlo, and it's incredible.
Yeah, MbL just attacking from every side at once. Even had slightly more resources collected, but in the end, it was just the huge tech difference. Castle Age coming in like almost 4.5 minutes faster for Vinchester. That's really hard to come back from.
Yeah, definitely really, really hard, really, really difficult, but still, it's crazy. Okay, look at Vinchester's reaction when he called the GG. Look at his reaction when he called the GG.
Slow-mo. Oh.
Look at that reaction, like, poof, man. Look at his face, like, it's. You see? I mean, that was great. Thank you so much, Mr. Frizzy. Thank you, the production. That was very, very cool. Did you see that reaction? Like, what the hell? It's great. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy with the stream. It's been a blast. This new cool stuff with the replays, with this great, also, well, draft. And now game number 4. The series is still alive, Mr. Orlu, and we have now Vikings, Ethiopians, Bohemians. I want to see Bohemians, Berbers, Mongols, and Japanese.
Yeah, I think that. The thing is, Vikings and Ethiopians are fairly similar in how you want to play them. Bohemians can kind of do their own thing. So I feel like it's probably going to be Vikings and Bohemians for Vinchester for the potential final 2 games. Whereas with MbL...
No. I know the shifts already, Orlu, sorry. The shifts are the Vikings and Mongols. Vikings and Mongols are the civilizations for this game. We have already the shifts. So, what the hell? Like, Mongols going for the lane really aggressive and try to make damage early? Because you have to be very careful with the Vikings.
Yeah, it's... You know, Vikings, their eco is insane, but you need to be getting into, like, mid-feudal age for it to really start to pay off. And Mongols are going to really try and pressure you in Dark Age and early feudal age. So it could be a bit tricky. 76, 73% win rate. Turns out these guys are pretty good at this game.
Okay, and we are jumping. Well, we see the faces. It's 2-1. The series getting closer, and that makes all more exciting. I want to see, guys, one word. People in the chat, who is favorite? Who is the favorite in this game? Mongols or Vikings? What you prefer? Who's gonna have the best civilization? Just one word in the chat. Mongols or Vikings? Which one is more dangerous? Mongols or Vikings? Come on. I want to see the spamming. The spamming there.
Mongols.
Notice is forget about MbL or Vinchester. Mongols or Vikings? Aztecs, Rainbow. Okay, he's gonna be banned from the channel.
That's actually a pretty even split.
Yeah, it's very difficult. Anyway, game number 4 with me, Mr. Orlu, and we have the same colors again, which is nice. MbL as a red, Vinchester as a yellow. Vinchester is in the north, Mongols MbL in the south as a red, and then another some crazy map generation. What do you think about the map for Vinchester, Mr. Orlu? But MbL, it is coming before 1 minute. And the rhino is there. Oh my goodness.
And the goats too. Oh, and the
Vinchester react, man.
The villagers able to arrive. Oh, and Vinch's scout doesn't find the goats there, and because he needs to block the scout from MbL from the lane, it means that those goats are, well, they're gone.
600 food, man. It's 600 food. It's 600 food. I don't know if we will be in time to take this one. But man, 1 minute is even too much time for to give to MbL. It's crazy, seriously.
Oh, just make a beeline across the map with his starting his scout cavalry. And it's 4 more hits for the scout to kill, but no, the town center is in sight. The scout is going to make it home. I don't think MbL is going to screw up the lane at this point.
Oh my god, he's gonna even lose the scout, maybe? No. He took it, man.
It's
now
MbL.
The problem is
He's
also...
not gonna lose the scout.
Yeah, now the problem is also the 2 goats. I mean, because... but he's gonna take it back, probably. If he's... that's good. I mean, I'm happy because if not, it's too hard. And maybe he's gonna even take those 2... he can take it back. Fog of War? Let's see if he's gonna notice. Vista Vinchester? No.
Goats?
No. Okay, no. They are not crossing. Yeah, well, it's good that he get those back, because if not, it was going to be very hard for Vinchester. But now, would you take that Rhino with not full HP? Oh my god, he's taking. Let's go. And Mr. Vinchester,
your set life is on the line if you're Vinchester. You gotta go for it. MbL doesn't even have a single one of his own. Oh,
he's going to the wood. No. Okay. Yeah, well, MbL is gonna try to block it, but MbL got very, very low HP in his scout. So if he's not being careful, he can get that scout killed by his opponent. With some good micro, why not?
And he can't even, you know, try and attack the board because, oh,
It is stop it, man. This MbL paid to rhinos, man. Seriously. I mean, MbL, he's gonna try.
well, if
trying,
at first
man.
you don't succeed, man,
He's
try
trying.
again.
Okay, he's trying, man. Unbelievable. Yeah, but he's going too far. He needs to be a little bit closer to the rhino. But MbL is there. Is annoying player, man. Now he can't go. Do you think he shouldn't take the risk now? Do you not want to lose the scout?
Yeah, you're just gonna get smacked by the enemy scout.
The micro there is gonna be crucial for this one. No. It's gonna stop it. Look at MbL. This is so intense. He's coming.
It's 11
Remember
HP
that
for
the
the
game.
scout for Vinch, which means that if the board hits it, it's still going to survive. It's 10 damage per hit of rhinos, elephants, boars against scouts, and that's
and also
on
he need
flat
to.
level.
And also, Orlu, he need to hit twice to that scout because he's still 4 HP. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
No,
you're
not
right.
with the hill, not with the hill. He got the hill, so that didn't survive, but... Okay, well, he lost it, but he took the rhino. He took the rhino back. Okay, look at Nikov in the chat. Hello, Nikov, we love you too. Well, he lost it because it was in the downhill, you see? But Vinchester is not happy about this because he took the rhino back, but now he's kind of blind in this situation. Obviously, it's okay because at least he got the food and it's still 2 goats. Okay, now he's gonna take those 2 goats. Very nice with MbL and Vinchester. We have been checking pretty much no maps at all, Orlu, because we were watching the whole Dark Age. It has been a lame.
Yeah, and I gotta say, MbL, he has a scout alive. He knows his opponent's scout is not alive, so he can just push in those ostrich for free. No worries about that. 19 pop uptime, looking to be going for some scout arenas. I'd say the maps seem fairly open, all things considered. Golds are like a little exposed, but it's not the worst thing in the world. And now it's going to be the Mendarm play from Vikings, which are extra super duper scary now after those changes.
Okay. Feudal Age, very quick. I believe he's gonna go scouts, but Vinchester is gonna be completely fine. He's walling the goal, and he's going militias. The scout is coming, and now if he put outside the militias, might kill the scout. But Vinchester wasn't fast enough. And that is sloppy, Orlu. You need to kill that scout, come on.
Yeah, I mean, you just pop out one militia and then bop the scout once and kill it.
Yeah, kill it. Was a little bit slow there, but the militias are coming, and those militias are not normal militias. Orlu, what happened to those crazy militias for the Vikings now? Ha!
Well, they used to have their HP bonus staggered 10%, 15%, 20% in Feudal through Imperial Age. And once they hit Feudal Age, now it's just a flat 20%, so they get their Imperial Age buff now in Dark Age. And that's 48 HP on those militia, and it's going to be 54 HP on the Men-at-Arms. Same HP as a Frank Scout.
So basically, they can eat the scouts. That's why MbL is not gonna be housed in this game ever, because he has so many houses already doing the archery range, but obviously he has invested quite a lot, so it's not gonna have the greatest economy here, MbL.
Yeah, and those houses still have -1 melee armor.
Oh, he failed there, MbL. He failed there, and that village is down. It's down. MbL with problems. He was playing so smooth, and now he's gonna lose maybe another. This can be a problem. Well, it is already a problem for MbL because he put himself in a bad position. Lemmy before, one village behind, and you don't want to be behind against the Vikings economy, Mr. Orlu.
Especially with Mongols, who at this point have no eco bonus. You know, the dynamics of this matchup are kind of interesting because Mongols super strong in early game and in post-imp, and then Vikings are better everywhere in between. So at this point, MbL is just going to kind of want to hold until he can somehow get to late game. I mean, maybe he can make Cav Archers work, but the Viking eco is going to be quite strong.
Oh boy, it's gonna be difficult. Well, 3 Men-at-Arms, spears, and Okay, he's coming with the scouts and skirmishes. Obviously, at Conk, he won't have a lot of army to defend, but he's taking one lumbercamp down. I don't know if I want to kill the lumbercamp. Well, it's good, because he's now forced him to make a tower, but I will even take the stable, you know? Like, kill the stable. No more scouts. You could take it. He could take it easily.
Oh yeah, I mean, men-at-arms don't mess around when it comes to attacking buildings, but MbL trying to snipe a few out-of-position units, and the lumber camp does go down. But you gotta be careful, there is a spearman.
Yeah, and that spear is also 54 HP, so yeah, definitely be careful. Oh my god. Man, Orlu, you see, this is why this game is so crazy. Like, we were talking how good MbL was playing, 2-0, so smooth, then he lost the last game, and now he's in trouble. It's not that he's behind,
Vinch
but
does have over a minute idle TC time, which I'm not the biggest fan of.
What's happening with Vinchester with the macro? It's been quite tough, honestly. It's a guy behind in village, even with one village kill. That makes no sense. Is open that or is wall? Maybe there's a hole. Maybe there's a hole. I don't know. In that woodline, still no fletching, so no problem.
You know, place a fortified wall tile, like as a spectator, just to check if there was a gap in the wall.
He's doing a tower. It's not a little bit of a panic tower. Those skirmishes are without fletching. And now both using the stone, so we are not going to see market abuse here. We see now fletching. And now he's out of the goal. Because in my opinion, that tower was a little bit too fast. Didn't need that tower, honestly. I think so. Anyway.
No, I mean, they're just
fletching. To the south.
Or they're fletching less skirmishers. Not even that great range. Only dealing 1 damage. And now the gold, like you're saying, is exposed. MbL trying to do the old loop-de-doodle around the side, but Vinchester does seem well aware of what's going on. And yeah, both players are just going to try and find an angle that, you know, their opponents don't have defenses up. Oh!
He walled it the last second.
You do me like this, Vinch.
Yeah. He has to be careful. Now he's doing the armor. The scouts are coming. Those scouts, I don't know if they are full HP. Can we check it and see if those scouts are full HP? Because they are coming, but the spears are there and the archers as well. There's 2 that are very low. Plus armor now is full feudal. It's the first game that we can see it really full feudal because both players are not wall. He has to be careful with the skirmishes. But the problem here for Vincent is that half of his army is quite far from the action. He's in the middle of nowhere. And now he will have some problems. If those skirmishes are doing the job, those scouts are dangerous here, Arlo.
Yeah, I mean, like, skirmishers are just so terrible against scouts. They only deal 1's damage, have a slow fire rate, and have the minimum range. So it's just a matter of can the skirmishers poke down the spearmen, but they have not yet. And the reinforcements are coming back home for Vinchester. Both players similar bank so far. Actually, MbL with a ton of villagers on gold, despite not making any gold units.
Well, wouldn't be surprised then market and balance the economy. That's not good. There is no spears. He has to be careful. He's coming now. He's gonna take that one, but the spears are coming. I think he's gonna lose 1 or 2 villages maybe there. Okay, he lost 1, but now he needs to go away because the spears are back at home with the archers. Economy wise, it's not a really clean game for the Vikings because Vinchester is having idle time and now he's getting attack, and MbL little by little stabilize and, in my opinion, getting the lead in this game.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, he's 3 villagers ahead right now. That pretty much negates the wheelbarrow advantage that you get as Vikings. And if you're Vikings and you don't have an eco advantage, you really don't have anything going for you because, I mean, unless you have a bunch of infantry, which, I mean, other than a few spearmen and I guess the men-at-arms, it's not going to be too important, and then you have, like, no other bonus.
Yeah, a little bit better micro here by MbL for sure. Now that the skirmishes and the scout are going to be gone, you need to attack that scout. Yeah, he did a good job. Take the scout, taking also damage as well. So the game is stabilized, but MbL, it is on the way to Castle Age with 3 villages more and with a solid advantage with the timing, Mr. Orlu.
Good to see. Oh, the men-at-arms. Nice spot there, Mapu. Crouching Tiger, hidden men-at-arms.
Men-at-arms are... Oh, again, he forgot in the first game, and now again, so...
Yikes. Well, I guess they could still run around, like, hit the gold or wood eventually. Okay, there they go. Men-at-arms, they're back on a mission.
Well, the game 5 is gonna be more complicated to get because this time it is just so strong for MbL. Still, Vinchester is about to go up. The problem is the timing, Mr. Orlo. And now, Knight's probably coming. It's true that military numbers is only skirmishes, so with the skirms, it shouldn't create big chaos, honestly, on Vinchester base.
Nope, and those men-at-arms are going to take a long time to whittle down with just the skirms. There they go, though. It seems like both players cleaning up the enemy armies in their base, but as we've been saying, MbL so much faster to the Castle Age, and that's like the opposite of what you would expect in Mongols versus Vikings.
Okay, we see the Vikings and Mongols and the Horse Collar, Goldmine and Outbreak, both are going to be in Castle Age. Then now, are we going to see what? Knights? Cav archers from the Mongols? The Britons? Sorry, the Vikings might be, well, a little bit easier, right? He has double archery range, so might be crossbows or skirmishes as well. What?
Yeah, MbL bought 200
TCs?
stones before hitting Castle Age, and that's what I like to see. Just, you know.
Extra TCs.
Knights, skirmishers, archers, cav archers, town centers.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's
okay,
the
there we
answer.
go.
He's
2 knights
booming.
queued up for MbL.
And
4
another
TC.
one.
Oh my goodness. I love it.
30C extra. You love it because you are a boomer. You know, a boomer, a clone and boomer, Mr. Orlo. Which is not bad, you know. It's an option, you know.
Yeah, I mean, it's Mongols are my favorite civ, Mangudai my favorite unit, so, you know, just build some town centers, get up to Mangudai, and then just have some fun.
Okay, the thing is, now he needs to hold a little bit of the aggression, I believe, because with 4 TCs, you might not be doing a lot of farming, which is exactly the case, and you will have to counter, but the thing here is how he's gonna make damage Vinchester. He got TCs all over.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Also, MbL mining stone, so it's not going to be too long before he reaches a castle. That spearman is very sad about life. And that's triple archery range. I know the architecture set's the same, but this isn't Huns. This is actually Vikings. You can tell by the houses.
But honestly, Orlo, I'm just thinking about Vinchester. 1, 2 TCs, try to raid Vikings economy, Imperial Age, and raid with Arbalests, and MbL is dead.
I don't dislike that, but I would qualify that in my head because if you get a castle down, the fast imp arb play is always very sad against buildings. Like I always tell people who struggle against that, just build stuff because by the time you can get a bunch of rams or you can get to trebuchets, you know you've lost a lot of that timing advantage. And MbL will have a castle or 2 to defend.
As that to Leary that does a lot. And for him, it's working. He's doing a lot of times with Ethiopians, with Vikings as well. Other day, he went similar with Japanese against Slam, you know. And look at the resources already for Vinchester. See, down on 700 food, not adding TC. If he just put a little bit more on goal and make the buildings, he go up to Imperial. Look at that economy.
Yeah, it's Vikings.exe, man. Gotta love the food count just climb up there so rapidly, and when you're not having additional town centers, you're not spending the extra food on villagers, and so you're actually able to click up to Imperial Age that much more quickly.
Well, he's doing the market, he's mining a stone, he's still not doing town centers. He definitely need University and Monastery, or University and Siege Workshop, whatever. And I don't know, of course, MbL might do a castle soon, probably in top of that hill.
No, that's
but
what
the thing here now is...
least.
Yeah. The thing here now is, Orlo, over 6 minutes idle TC for MbL, so he's doing 4 town centers, in my opinion, a little bit too greedy, and now he's having a lot of idle time, so you are not producing villages for all the town centers. Definitely not. That's why only 9 villages is different. And the economy, I was reading the game like a book open. You only need the buildings, but Vinchester, make the damn buildings, because he has the resources to go up to Imperial, and then he will not want to go up to Imperial, but he has 0 buildings.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. MbL can now afford a castle. Finch trying to rush up a monastery. I don't see a university or siege workshop. So it's still going to be a little bit before he clicks up, and every second that passes, it's just better for MbL as he just has way more villagers.
It's really...
Yeah.
Oh my god, is really doing the siege war shop instead of a university. You need ballistic. Why the siege war shop? I'm crying.
Maybe, I mean, you're probably going to want to go for some ramps. Okay, there's some, there's a villager kill. And the castle now is actually coming up at the front, at the bottom of the hill, surprisingly.
Don't like that castle. Don't like that castle. Anyway, he's on the way to Imperial. He's up to Imperial. 27 army. MbL, no army at all. Now, obviously, if Vinchester is losing the army before he reaches Imperial, then disaster. He has to be careful. He's gonna make a good micro there. We will see. Didn't make... Don't worry, Orlo. Don't... If you don't see me screaming, it's because all is under control.
Oh, okay.
Okay? You know that I'm very quiet caster, Orlo, so
yeah.
don't worry.
I know. I need to really, you know, make sure I have extra coffee to ramp up the energy. Otherwise, this chat's going to fall asleep, and we'd never want that. Yeah,
I'm telling you. Well, there is some raid. No, well, that raiding shouldn't be a big problem. And then now, what Vinchester should do? University and all the upgrades, because he will do it ballistic for sure and chemistry, or try to add some DCs. Oh my god, this is awesome! Vinchester gonna make a castle there, and this changed everything. This changed everything in my opinion, because how you deal against Arbalest and Trebuchet, even if you have a 4 TC, no army. Game number 5 about to happen. Game number 5 about to happen.
Is completely unaware at this point, and of course, not only are the trebuchets going to knock down, you know, the town centers and castle and whatever. MbL literally needs to make Mangudai. It's the, you know, the best late game option, one of the best late game units out there, but it's also the only real decent one for Mongols in this situation.
Yeah, but then if he's doing the Mangudai, it's now Vinchester. You need to micro. I mean. He just make +3 and Trebuchet, and Vinchester is completely fine. He's in Imperial with 52 villages. This is the only situation that one civilization can really do the job. MbL is ahead in the score, yeah, but Arbalest, +3, and now Trebuchet. He just need to kill those castles. And with this army, he can definitely defend the Trebuchet, Orlo.
My worry for MbL right now is that he has a whopping 3 stone in the bank, with 1 stone miner. And he's going to need to repair for quite some time. Eventually, you can probably get enough Mangudai to snipe down some trebuchets, or at least run around your opponent and go for the counterattack. But right now, it seems like it's going to be a tough hold here for MbL.
It's going to be so difficult. The Vikings with 2 TCs, they are fine. They are just fine. He can use a spam army. And honestly, for that, I was hoping for a castle integration. Anyway, we will see. MbL is aware of this situation. He doesn't have ballistic, but MbL is about to go up to Imperial. He stopped both all the town centers, and now he's on the way to Imp. But those are 3 minutes, and he need to hold. He need to hold the position, and now the Arbalests are coming. He has to be careful. He can't lose anything. Big problems, no ballistic, but still, Arbalest and +3 is still very solid if you have a good micro here. The game is not interesting. It's the next level, Mr. Orlo. So interesting game
it's still anyone's game at this point. MbL does have 23 stone miners, now has a lot more stone income. Mangudai running around, going to the base of Vinchester, going to see if they can find some villager kills of their own. MbL on his way to Imp, but it's still a very tall order to hold. Mangudai actually take a very long time to train, and it's just going to potentially be overwhelmed right now.
So expensive, Orlo, the Mangudai. Really expensive. That castle is going to go down. I think he needs ballistic now, Vinchester. He needs ballistic. He's doing another castle at the back. It's still 108 villages, okay, but the castle is down. And Vinchester need to go fast, because the longer the game goes, probably the better for MbL.
Almost certainly.
According to the economy.
The Civ, the player play style, the macro villager count at this point. I mean, it all points to MbL if this game doesn't end very soon. And yet, Vinch is still on his way to...
Ooh, ballistic now. This is so good for Vinchester. 37 army. Population is ahead for MbL, but these villages, the 15 are idle. This is not so effective economy for sure. Remember, handcut for free is just amazing. It's also raiding in that area. That castle is going to go down. People in the stream, look at the score. Orlu, people in the stream, who is winning this game? I don't know.
Well,
I wanna.
It's
Yeah.
probably Vinchester right now. MbL has a castle under very heavy threat. Still has 22 stone miners. Onager is the first upgrade that's clicked in.
Oh my god, the bada booms
Interesting.
can happen. The bada booms can happen. We forgot about the owners, and imagine if MbL is gonna be able to make some big on a shot, it can change completely the game. Oh
Small
man.
numbers of Arbalests are getting caught out by the Mangudai. And Vikings are not good against Onagers. They just don't like fighting them. Really, your
Nope.
only way to deal with them is... Oh, Drill! I saw Drill queued up there for a second. He has a castle in the
What?
back. He can research the upgrade.
Is the drill? Oh my god, the owners with the speed, it's gonna be sick. Vinchester need to make an incredible micro because this can be a disaster. The owners can happen, and those owners gonna be too fast. You can see now the Arbal is going all in. This is gonna be amazing. The skill guard in armor. I think Vinchester knows. Vinchester really knows. He's still attacking. Now 78 villages. The owners are already there, and Vinchester is trying to micro. But this is gonna be rough. It's gonna be complicated to micro because those owners are so fast and so strong. He need to be really careful, or he will lose everything. Mr. Orlo, what a game, man!
Now, the issue for MbL is that he has no support units, or at least very few, to those Onagers. So if, like, you know, 3 light cav run in, there really isn't a whole lot to protect them. Oh, from the high ground!
The traps! Oh my god, from behind! Look at MbL killing everything! All the traps are down! He kill absolutely everything! Look at the score! Where's the traps? Try to find the traps! Who need units to be that as backup? When those sonars are as fast as me! Going for the jogging, Mr. Orlud all out, okay? All out. They're so fast, man, and he took all military numbers 17, MbL 15, and MbL with definitely a special gameplay. It's back in business and back in the game.
Another castle on the way here for a red player is not really making much. He's more Mangudai queued up. Just having any kind of support to those Onagers is absolutely critical, as you know, a single Berserk, if they run in close, can just kill absolutely everything. Castle being rushed up, Berserk running in, armors attacking on the right side. There's stuff happening everywhere in this game right now. MbL is up by around 15 pop, though.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. It's still with 20 players more. It's still losing some. No. The Berserker is coming, but those Berserkers has 0 upgrades. 0 upgrades, those Berserkers. It's still a no to kill. It's so fast, the owner, man. Look at how fast they are, really. Yeah, they are really fast, but you don't want to lose those. On the right side, we need to focus. Going to repair or no? What? They are so fast. It's scaling everything. MbL is just doing the job right now, doing the +3. He has 112 villages, Vinchester 92, and the problem here is that the effect of the fast Imperial, it's gone, Mr. Orlo.
Yeah.
It's completely gone.
And what are you left with? Viking light cav? That's a sad unit.
Yeah,
and I've got to say, you know what this really is showing MbL's experience in? Black Forest. And you know all about that. Just Mongol Pocket, instantly go mass Onagers. Don't even focus on Mangudai, just only make Onagers. Easy peasy.
Yeah, well, this is a good trade here for Vinchester. Really good. Because he's killing 2 Onagers, now he's killing the Mangudai. It's good micro also by Vinchester, as you can see. Trying to kill all the units, and those are really high value units. The game is definitely not over. Military numbers is the same, he's still taking the TC, he's here with the Arbalest, and obviously Vinchester now have a good economy going with over 100 villages, Orlu. And obviously, MbL economy is not top. Has 25 farmers, losing TCs, and a lot of idle time is still for MbL. That's sick.
The issue for MbL here is not even the eco, it's the infrastructure. He doesn't really have production for like, anything. Except Onagers and Mangudai, but there's no trash unit.
You still here?
Yes I am.
Okay.
Did everything like freeze for you?
Know. Yeah, everything freeze for me. Hopefully, everything is back again.
All right.
Hopefully,
it was just a dramatic pause.
Hopefully,
right, we're good.
Is back. Yeah, well, we're still going with the game. Yeah, the game is back. We are back. I don't know what happened. I was like, okay. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you don't panic. I panic myself too. And 1, 2 town centers and another TC here. Okay, 2, 4, 5 honors. And what's going on here? Vinchester has now 40 farmers. That's the problem, man. Vinchester is still able to win the game, maybe.
Yeah, he's got a bunch of trebs sieging up on the left side, but as I say, MbL is working to assemble all pieces of Exodia, and he's going to get the fully upgraded Mangudai in not too long, but without any onagers nearby, there's nothing to kill those trebuchets.
Yeah, but nothing to kill also those honors either. He's here, he's gonna take the castle, now he's coming with army still. Vinchester with 150 population, but those honors, man, those honors, he need to go back with the traps. Don't lose the traps, don't lose the traps. Put the traps in the castle, put the traps in the castle. Vinchester, Vinchester, Vinchester. The traps, the traps, the traps. Ay, 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 the traps are going to go to the hell. And the traps are going down. He need to save those, Mr. Orlu, and he's not saving. And need to be careful because those are so expensive still. Population close, and that castle, I don't know, it's not moving the traps. Come on.
Oh, the castle will fall. I lied. Never listen to me. The castle, it's totally fine. Oh, and I feel like that could be the big turning moment in this game. MbL, yeah. He's got 3 castles. That's all you need. And now we have some pretty well upgraded Mangudai.
Why he didn't save? Why he didn't save those 4 trebuchets? You just go to the castle, bring more army. You can't save it for sure. Still, MbL has 14 Mangudais, missing armor as well. I don't think they are elite. He's doing now the +2 armor. The Ones are in top of that hill. Damn. Okay, now he's doing the castle in top of that hill.
I mean, MbL feels like he just has so much stone to take. I mean, with all of the repairing he's done, he's still being able to drop castles. Siege engineers coming in from Vinchester. He realizes that those castles, destroying them is an absolute priority. Looks like the Mangudai have, pretty decent upgrades, but still no elite upgrade. And I believe, very few armor upgrades, no Parthian tactics.
This game, Orlu, is amazing. This game is amazing, huh? With the fast Imperial for Vinchester trying to go, then MbL with the honors, now the drill, killing all. Then now Vinchester with 120 villages with still more army. Obviously, the Vikings in late game, it will be harder and harder for him. He needs all the average here. Vinchester, well, there will be a point that maybe the options here is Berserkers and Skirmishers.
Yes, but that is... It's tricky to switch into that, right? You've got... I mean, you have the skirmisher infrastructure just fine, but Berserks, I know it's a lot easier to go into them now, but it's still not cheap. And you can't really afford to quit with your army production right now, because otherwise MbL is going to absolutely run you over, because no matter what you make as Vikings, it's going to be worse than Mangudai plus Onagers.
Yeah, that's for sure. But now, well, he can go Onagers himself. He can go on himself. You go? He's going with the trebuchet, going with the skirmishers. Okay.
Yeah, Elite Mangudai is on the way. And I just feel like...
Elite Mangudai and conscription, that's a pause. Whoa. I need a pause too, you know? I need a pause too, honestly. Oh my goodness. Okay, the game keep going. Zag lag. 1, go, 14. That castle may be going to go down, but the castle can go down, but if some army is coming here, those traps and that army will go also down. Population though, look at Vinchester. 200 pop almost. Now doing all the average, those Mangudais, and now he's gonna take that relic? No. It's not gonna take it. Gonna kill it, because the light is there. What more army could Vinchester do? I insist, he needs Onagers on his own. Onagers, man.
Yeah, but it's gonna be so difficult to afford that. He only has like, okay, it's like 20-something lumberjacks right now, but it's not ideal.
But
Mangudai.
Vinchester is not microing his cavalry. He needs to control those. Now go back with the traps. Go to the castle. He has to be patient. It's like he's trying to kill all super fast. And you can't go now fast anymore. Not again. Another 3 traps. Like, seriously, you need to go back. He can't be now. He's not in a hurry now. He needs to control the units completely.
Oof. And Vinch, more trebuchets still sieging up these castles. But now we're looking at MbL. I believe he's only missing husbandry when it comes to the Mangudai upgrades. And yeah, that's going to be pretty rough to deal with. note that the honored count has dropped to only 4, but with 50 farmers, MbL can begin that switch over into the Hussar.
Okay, he's killing those skirmishes now. Okay, he's ready now with light caps. They can keep going. 200 population, Vinchester. I mean, it's able. If he's winning with Vikings against Mongols in late game, I really don't know what to say. This is elite Mango that is fully upgraded if I'm not wrong. He's still raiding. He's still open at home, so there can be a lot of raid. You can see army all over the map. Both are attacking, killing each other. 140 villas for MbL. 147 now for Vinchester. I don't know, but this would be almost impossible. Well, if those raids are happening, remember Orlu,
Viking light cap are so sad.
Yeah, but the castles are not. Yeah, the castles are not really located properly for MbL. Those castles are not defending his economy. Not at all.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. Mangudai going to be running in. Scout cavalry on the way. Husbandry finally coming in as well.
Oh my God,
sure
no!
You not lose your castle.
I mean, no! 2 trebuchet more for nothing! Lost it again! I mean, it's 9 trebuchet in the last 10 minutes. Take the resources that matters. It's so many. Now he's coming here with the Mangudas, but he has to be careful. Husbandry already. This is insane, seriously. The problem is, check at the economy. MbL, 0 villas on goal. Or 0 villas on goal. So if he's losing those castles...
on wood.
Damn! 83 on wood, going for light caps. He has 2 relics, but if he's losing that castle... Man, well, where's the trap? No! Ay, ay, ay! Ay, ay, ay! Well, I mean... Boom! Took everything again. Whoa, man. Damn.
Populations are still fairly even, but now that we have MbL able to switch over into some Mongol light cav, 1, they're going to be great against the skirmishers, and 2, they can raid so effectively, and then MbL will be able to keep his Mangudai closer to home, where they can perhaps better defend those castles.
He needs pikes also. Remember, the pikes are so tanky, really a lot of HP to make all the upgrades, and the pikeman might work okay. I mean, when I see so many, the most units used now for Vinchester light caps is like, I'm depressed. Seriously depressed, because those light caps are that's so bad. They're really bad.
In stiff competition with Malay for the worst in the game, but now the light cap is running everywhere. MbL is slowly getting better upgrades, notably 2 relics to 1 in favor of our red player, so not too much either way, but a slight lead for MbL in that regard.
That was a great trade for Vinchester, to be honest. The score is still ahead, really ahead. 42 farmers, 74 villages on wood. Now 2 villages on gold. He's still without gold. Really, I think if Vinchester was controlling the units better in this game, he should have won, in my opinion. He still should have won. He's not controlling the units at all.
Well,
what do you think?
Not as well as he needs to. More light cav on the way for MbL. There is more gold on the right for either player to take, so map control still very relevant. Oh, hey, there's another 2 trebuchets that were destroyed.
2 trebuchet alone again! I mean, he's gonna send the trebuchet to the disco lonely even if he's needed. What the hell? 2 trebuchet more, 11 trebuchet. I mean, seriously. I mean, Orlu, it's 11 trebuchets. I'm counting those. Sending them alone without any army.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. Both players are near max pop, but it's not going to be working out too well, I feel, for Vinchester in the long run. His army is not quite as good. I mean, now he's making some arbalests, and he's still getting some raiding done.
He's still 200
it feels like it's going to be rough.
But he's still 200 pop. Okay, 2 trebuchet more. Mapu, I only want to see the traps. I don't care anything else anymore in this game. Okay, Mapu ignore me. That's good. He's fire.
Well, you know.
Okay,
he's got higher orders.
Okay, and now look at those traps. Look at those arbalests with the skirmishes. And now need to go back. He's a problem. Those trebuchets is still alive for finally over 70 farmers for MbL. Doing now the cab rams. It's crazy that Vinchester is still in the game.
I mean, he is playing so resiliently. I mean, kind of like a MbL, last game? and it's a close one, but I fear for Vinchester as the better upgrades for the light cab come in for MbL, who's also now getting some cap grams, which are going to be great at tanking.
The Onager with the Arbalest. The Onager is coming. Be careful with the Arbalest. The Onager is coming. Be careful with the Arbalest. Ooh. Oh well. Almost killing a lot. He need to send the Latias going back again. Those Onager shots can be definitive because now Vinchester, Zeroville is on goal as well. Zeroville is on goal with only one relic. He got the kill advantage. Obviously the army is very, very bad, but still big battles on this one. Over 1 hour game. Over 1 hour game into this one, and this is one of the craziest games and series for sure in the tournament. You can see those Arbalests, but still, now MbL with 86 farmers, if he's able to also upgrade the Khazars, how can really Vinchester hold in this game? I mean, I don't know. I'm missing bikes, by the way. Arlo.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's the Hussar upgrade and the Siege Ram upgrade. We had 93 on food for a second for MbL. Oh, now the Light Cav are going to be running around, and I feel like the difference in scout line quality is it's a huge issue right now. Viking Light Cav are just not good, as we keep on saying, but it's still a very relevant factor. Some Berserks are running in, and that's all right, I suppose, but now we have the Hussar upgrade in. Those guys are going to have 118 HP, I believe, and it's it's gonna be really good.
Still, all the raiding is happening also here, killing quite a lot. And I see another castle. This is 4th castles for Vinchester. 4th castles already, and with that castle, he's controlling the last 2 goals in the game. Those are the only last 2 goals with that castle, and now we're checking those trebuchets. They are moving forward. I don't know. This game is still with the population both has. Obviously, it should be for MbL according to the civilization, but since there's not huge resources, Arlo, you never know.
I still like the tech of MbL. He's developed a much broader tech tree, and we have currently 6 siege rams with drill, with siege engineers in, and those could start rushing down some buildings and some trebuchets really soon.
12 trebuchet down. Yeah, very fast. The rams are coming. The rams are coming. He's gonna come with the rams. Look at those trebuchet, and now more rams and Khazars. Oh my goodness, MbL going to push now with the full power. 200 population for MbL. It's a brutal game. It's a really brutal game because he was able to hold out against the fast imp. Now he's pushing completely with the lead magnetize with Khazars and with the siege rams. And Orlu, how do you stop that aggression? How you can stop that aggression right now? Damn.
Not too easily. Looks like Vinch is holding one of the castles, but another one is going down. 4 siege rams queued up, 27 Hussars. There's just going to be Hussars running around absolutely everywhere, and I don't feel that Vinch is going to have the mobility to deal with this.
Yeah, complicated. He's still with some good population. He has lost so many villages. That castle needs to survive, but I think he's not surviving. He's surviving the last second.
That was the easiest castle survive ever.
Woof.
Not even close.
It's very important that... No! There's a ram there, Lonely. You need to kill it. You need to kill that ram. It's only one ram. It's still raiding, but 109 villages. He's dropping more. 109 villages is still okay for Vikings, but obviously you need a minimum economy, and the problem here is that now MbL has 52 Khazars, but a lot of Khazars on the queue. It's spamming constantly, and this is looking bad.
Keep making villagers.
I don't know, man, but this is over, man. This is over. He's getting the GG. He's getting the GG call. Oh man, GG call by Vinchester. What a series! What the last game, and MbL. Oh, won the series. Crazy match. Damn.
Very well done. For MbL, Vinch looking not quite as sharp as he needs to, but in that last game, man, he was in a terrible position and he made it close, and you got to give him a ton of credit for that.
Yeah, but how many battles we got in this game? How many badabooms? How many raids? How many back and forth? It was looking... We can check in technology. Well, the economy for sure. Let's go. Look at the KD. MbL has killed 200 units more. Then economy. What is that economy? Let's see the economy. I think we are a little bit
The
delayed with Mambo,
suspense.
maybe with those issues that we got it. And the economy, 10k more for MbL, 10k more, a lot more wood, more food. Well, and then technology, it was 4 minutes faster in Imperial. It wasn't that much at the end, but spikes with the Vikings, this can be. And this was a great and nice, very nice series. Damn. And let's see what MbL after this crazy series has to say to Mr. Riley. Oh, we are not okay. We are not yet in call. Okay. I thought that MbL was well. MbL is probably getting getting a small break.
I suppose he deserves it.
Damn. Oh man. Well, Mr. Orlu. Anyway, because we are going to move then into the next series, and you are going to move because now he's going to come back, Mr. Moonfaller. Thank you so much for being here, Mr. Orlu. Hopefully you have enjoyed one more time.
Oh yeah, it was a treat. We had some really great games today. The series were both 3-1s, but I think a lot of those games were super close. And yeah, glad to be here. Great casting, man.
1 hour, 1 hour, couple of games. So it might, if they have been close, has been sick. This one last game has been sick. And Mr. Orlu, thank you so much for coming. And hopefully you enjoy with the rest of the series today. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you. And now we are going to move into MbL interview with Mr. Riley.
Yes, thanks, Mem. Joined by MbL here, victorious after a marathon 3-1. MbL, whoo boy, you must be feeling pretty tired after that. That was a long series of games.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. I just got home from work when I realized I had to play. I did the draft while I was on the toilet, and yeah, got into my room, and it was ice cold, and yeah, it was probably the worst warm-up I've ever had to a tournament game.
I mean, I saw you at the beginning of the thing, you're doing these ones there like that, and I was like, well, I know it gets cold in Norway, but bloody hell, he must be suffering. I want to
It's
ask you,
very
how
cold.
do you maintain your focus and composure in these long games? You're known for being able to really hold on for a long time, stay in a game that looks like it's over for anyone else. What do you do to make sure that you're still focused after a game that, in a game that goes for an hour or more?
Well, first of all, you have to deal with the initial push, Vikings fast imp. Just gotta hold on until you get the onagers. I've been there plenty of times before, and with drill onagers, I really thought he would just die, but he kept going and going and had added light cap. That was really smart. And then he got time to build up his economy, and then we just went for the late game. I don't know, like how I do the late game, but I've done it so many times that it's automatic. So it's auto everything basically.
It's the classic MbL auto everything. You love to hear it. I want to ask you as well, because it seemed like your micro today, particularly with your ranged units and with Siege, was really, really good. I mean, you must have warmed up the fingers after you got back to the apartment there. But how did you feel you went with micro? Because it really seemed to be fantastic for you today.
Yeah, it went fine. I mean, you just split, and that's it.
Auto split as
but
well.
yeah, I don't know how I did it. I mean, my hands were like freezing, but I still
Mhm.
managed to keep up the speed, so I'm happy with it.
I want to ask you one more thing, MbL, and I'm so sorry because
Sure.
I know that you're probably sick of questions like this, but I want to
All
ask you
good,
about
man.
laming. You are known for being, the master lamer, but we've seen a lot of it on this new Arabia map. We've seen people poaching the elephants, poaching the rhinos, and it does seem to really impact games. What are your thoughts on laming on this map and how it impacts? What are its consequences for King of the Desert Arabia map matches?
I think it's a high risk thing,
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely it's not as rewarding, I feel, because the rhinos they have a lot of food on them, so like you can be fine going up with one rhino. You can go up
Mm-hmm.
with a good time, and then you can take momentum because the enemy scout is half HP. And from that momentum, you can actually build on and come back ahead. So I don't feel like it's that impactful, but laming is laming, it can hurt, and some people take it differently.
Yeah, I mean, for some it's a way of life, and for others it's an opportunistic decision for them. But listen, MbL, congratulations on the win. I know it was a hard-fought victory for you. Hopefully you're nice and warm now. Hopefully your apartment's a little bit toasty
Yeah.
as it was before. Well done on the win, and I hope to talk to you again very soon.
Thank you.